I'm not used to my hair being down. That's why I keep messing with it. It's like, it look good. I don't know where the hell to put it in. I'm like, let it do what it do. I think I want to take these and braid them. Just so they won't keep hitting me in the face. Or is that area, like, make a big one right there? I'm gonna wear it down for a minute. This is ain't breathing. You know how one big one cold. Because I've been having it tied up and shit. Yeah. For a year. And then breathe. Let the sun get on.
I got some things on my mind.
When I don't want to take it over there,
some therapy with it.
I'm trying to mess with it.
There's been some things bothering me. I gotta break free. Time for me to finish what I started. I got my heart in it. Standing on 2 feet, 10 toes deep. Baby steps coming through, stopping hard. Whoever your God, whatever your beliefs, lifestyles retreat. This is the place where we all meet. We're talking freedom. You best believe it. Energy from the stars, we receive it. Advice, some words and always nice. Suggestion that this niggas playing, saying, trying to find the frequency high. Spirit contact, emotional climax. Forgiving, not forgetting that my energy. Balance within, no past ink pen. Pull out a check, come on, let's chat for a minute. I'm still.
Hey, these are vegan cookies. I know. I'm trying to eat stuff that don't have egg in it. Yeah. I'm trying to get closer and closer. No milk. I'm trying to avoid milk and egg. I think my friend Melissa had those. Yeah. Everybody told you she had that party. They don't put enough in here though. It's a little bit, man. Yeah. For $5. She had a damn. Just $5. Oreo pie. Oreo pie? She had like 3 different cakes. And an Oreo pie cake. All vegan. I was amazed, man. You talking about they give us for $5? Hey, when I eat them, expensive too though. That be the other thing, man. When I finish, I be sitting there like, that was $5. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, they make it so high. Yeah, so what we doing now, this is actually content for YouTube. People look at this shit like, okay, they eat and they got snacks. People they just look at stuff. Cause they got videos where some people just sit at their table and eat food, and people just look at it. I'm still trying to get over that. It's amazing that became a thing. That shit is crazy. She watches that. She watches niggas eating sandwiches and shit. Like the whole camp will be a sandwich, and then you see his mouth. Hey, yeah, man, let's eat them. Hey, I done watched that video like 100 times. It looks like we need to go that way a little bit. Yep. It's a fly in here, y'all. Or do I just need to scoot?
It looks like a regular laptop stand right, but wait for it, this thing is actually...
I popped it out of here. Oh, we closed the door though. Mm-hmm. I probably could have just scooted over. There's a fly in here.
I don't see it.
Mm-hmm. It was on my elbow a minute ago. There you go. Where? Just flew in front of you.
And then get out of here.
He was coming for this. That's why I said I want to be on a podcast too. I know about to fly on the wall, right? Get your ass out. You do. That's good. I just put this video together for this song we got called Free Falling. Oh, that's yours? Yeah. There's at the beginning. Yeah. Hey, before every video I try to make a little movie. Yeah. Oh. You think it's gone, Kim? I think it's gone. So what we say before we record, we're gonna have music playing just like doing us, you know what I'm saying? So we ready. It's T over there. I got cookies right here. TK, you said you want to get cake or you gonna wait later?
I'm gonna wait for later.
These are good. to enhance with it, because people watch everything, you know what I'm saying?
When it stops, it turns into a circle, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we gotta be watching that.
It's your seat.
Yeah, you let me get it.
Yeah, because it just cut off our whole conversation again. You're gonna have a heart attack.
You remember that day when it stopped?
Okay.
My energy said, whack, whack. I was like
Look at
this.
y'all faces, that was funny. The expression.
Yeah, because somebody put in the comments, they said, what happened? I feel so
I think I was
lost.
just shocked, though. I wasn't
Yeah,
really
your
tripping,
face,
though.
you was like.
Then after it happened, I was like, well, shit, we can just redo it, but...
And we would get.
No, I think it's just because we was talking so long.
I was just
And it was getting good, and then he was like, stop recording. I was like,
what flashed through my head was everything we talked about. I'm like, dang, that was some good stuff.
we had went back and forth like 45 minutes. I was like, man.
But I think we only missed like 20 minutes.
I hope so. I think more than that, but
I
y'all.
think that was about 15, 20 minutes.
Okay. Because I counted 40 minutes. That messed me up. I counted like that. Okay, so I'm going to play with some comments real quick. Oh, you think I should let this play?
Yeah. Let's just play sports on it.
Go straight start with the start.
Play that when he's out there. Freedom Star.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just play the shit. Play it back to back.
I was about to play 112. I'm not old. We can't do that.
It's like a regular TV show. You know, when it come on, you wait for that noise. Big Bang Theory. But that'd be different though, because he do a scene first and then go to the intro. So he kind of do it backwards.
I got some things on my mind.
But you know, he's rich, so he do it.
Whatever you want to call it. There's been some things bothering me. I got a break.
Kind of cool how you do that shit though, but see, that's what they have.
I got my heart in it. Standing on
That's good.
10 toes deep. Baby steps
Yeah, we got to do fly.
Whoever you got, whatever your beliefs, lifestyles retreat. This is the place where we all meet. We're talking freedom.
No, it's
believe it. Energy from the start, we receive it. Advice, some words, and I would like suggestion. Make statements, prayers, saying, chiming by the frequency high. Spirit contact, emotional climax. Forgiving, not forgetting. Live elegy. Balance with nails, no tax. Even hands, put out a check. I'm on the check for a minute. I'm good.
That's why I said they say Friday at 6. I got a picture on there. Okay. Okay. I'm doing my wood stuff on it. We're gonna make a blooper. We're gonna play bloopers in the short. You know what I'm saying? How we did when we seen our face when we was alive. All of this I'm doing that is gonna be short. Your shorts have your watch time build up fast. And they keep the people, they keep you in their mind. And you might get that's the point for this here. That's the damn problem. Hey, Kev, the cord might be separate from the plug. The plug, there it goes. It's over here. It's right there on the wall. Get some spray. Get that hair spray. Give me that hair spray. Give me that hair spray. Yeah. Watch that. You got it already. Got it. It's on this wheel.
You got it though.
It's gonna make a wind stick, right?
It's gonna be on it. Yeah.
We're gonna get a plug.
Yeah, in the cord. put that over there. That's what I always use. That's my go-to. Yeah, you gotta create a mist before you spray to work. Cause it's gonna fly off and it's gonna fly to the I think that's it.
That's what I be doing.
Don't mean I'll be like.
That's why I said hopefully he's dying now. That's what I told Jay that's how you do
SOS.
Is that new one?
Is an emergency.
Is that a new one?
It's not
I might have saw that one.
Oh, okay.
I might have seen that one already.
Yeah, that new one
Ballroom
is
explosion. This is an all-points bulletin.
I gotta make
We're
some
in
roll.
need of assistance. An active bomb has been detected in this ballroom. Bring in a specialist.
Damn, Cookie got me a little house.
Entertainment.
That's what it was. No. I got a little energy somewhere. Damn, that was a decent over here. I might have to start buying that.
Okay, welcome y'all. We be doing our thing.
What's going on, everybody?
We keep it real. What you see is what you get. Welcome to Freedom Stars Podcast. Steve Osborne.
D. Jones.
Kevin Upson.
We got some interesting topics. Get more comfortable with this. Been a busy day and we still managed to get here and make it do the do. The 4 topics we got today is: are people with college degrees smarter or better than people without college degrees? The second topic is a discussion on health appetites: vegan, vegetarian, fruitarian, pescatarian, meat eaters, etc., etc. The third topic is returning back to work after experiencing a family loss, a family crisis, having to go back to work. The fourth topic is: do Afro-American Native women, let me rephrase. I'll explain the title too, because we came up with a new title for it, represents us. Do Afro-American Native men hate Afro-American Native women? Y'all pick the topic and we can go from there.
Man, why don't just stab at it and just do that last one you just said?
Okay, so we're gonna start on do Afro-American Native men hate Afro-American Native women? The way we came up with Afro-American Native is the fact that we always call ourselves African American, and most of us are also mixed with Native, with the indigenous people from here. So we put the Afro in there because we are descendants from Africa no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Then we were born in America, and then we have Native ancestry here too, because on my dad's side is just all Indians. So I'm not just African American, and then Cal as well, and then pretty sure you too.
Right.
You got Native American. So we're, instead of saying the color black, we're gonna say Afro-American Native man, Afro-American Native woman. And for what they call white, we'll either say Anglo, which is short for Anglo-Saxon, or we'll say Caucasian, because that's another So we got that part. So we might take it's gonna take me some time when I say that, because I gotta keep burning it in my brain. Yeah.
So I don't think it's a necessary hate. I think they don't like this new woman, this freedom, this I don't need a man woman. That's this what they call themselves now, boss bitch.
Oh, boss bitch. Yeah. I hear that a lot.
Yeah, I think those are the women that most men have problems with, and those are the most women that's going to end up being by themselves, 70 and 60 years old. But I don't think that's a hate. I think there's a hate for the attitudes, and there's a hate for the extensions and the lashes. But I don't think there's a hate for the woman.
Yeah, because I think that today's woman is different from the women I'm used to.
And then the problem is most of the women that's around my age, they're trying to take on that persona from the women that's the younger ones.
That boss bitch,
And the younger ones, because they're trying to.
They don't know that they're where they're supposed to be.
They're supposed to be.
Yeah, but they trying to get out of where they're supposed to be to some younger nonsense. Like,
because now I swear you go into Walmart's, it's a shame. You got women in their 70s.
Oh, you mean how they made
Yeah,
up?
in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
70s.
Oh yeah, y'all was telling me about that. Yeah, how they.
Yeah, in their 60s and
dressing crazy
70s
now.
plus, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you know, why did you even walk out of your house to parade yourself around
Yeah.
in a shopping center?
And at that age, you talking about 60, 70, dressing like you 20 and 30.
Yeah.
But I think I said last time, social media is to blame for a lot of that stuff, man.
A lot of people be scrolling. Oh, I'm gonna wear that.
But I
that look good on me.
No,
I
it's
still want to dive into
mental capacity these women got.
because that's what I was gonna ask too. Where did that come from?
Yeah. For them
Even the boss bitch.
Can you start that?
Even the boss bitch connotation.
The shoes.
Yeah. Pretty sure. You said what? My bad, D.
Now I was just gonna elaborate on what Kev said. Like, where did that even come from? Like, even that boss bitch connotation. Where did that come from? And but you was starting to say like, it's some kind of mental thing. But why?
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
That's what I want to know. Like, where did it even? Like, what made you want to be a boss bitch instead of what you already were? You know?
Because once you get past 20, 25, after you're 25, everything should be cemented in your head, who you are, you know, and your struggles. You already probably should have done a lot of things.
Or getting there,
yeah. At 25, you should already know who you are.
Yeah.
You should already know who you are. All this other stuff, man, that's ridiculous. For anybody over 25 years old to be carrying on, like we just saw this guy get out of his car at Kroger's. And I know he's my age plus, and he's pulling his pants up because his whole ass was out.
Yeah, he looked like he was in his 60s. I was like,
He's sagging though.
Yeah,
his
60-year-old
ass. Like,
and that's almost like the boss bitch mentality. But he's trying to be, I don't know, what's the word for guys though? If the women are boss bitches, we're going to have to think while we talking, like, because I was going to say he's just copying
the
what these younger cats doing, what they call them YNs.
I see the YNs,
But why are you trying to copy what a young dude is doing that don't even know? You better get out my wall. Out my water too.
We got a fly in here, y'all. Flying around in our studio set.
Sitting right there. On top of the corner of the picture.
I ain't never understood that.
What you do with the spray?
Put it back on the thing.
I think you got it.
I got it.
Good. Yes.
Now on the blooper reel, you're gonna have to make a.
Oh, they can see my shorts. Look, that's it right there.
Good.
Oop, there it
You're
is.
gonna have to play a dying sound. Ah, you got me.
The fly.
You stupid.
Yeah, you gotta do that post edit. You gotta do. Got him. Ah.
You crazy. Hey, that was tight work.
Yes.
Return to nature.
Yeah, man.
But this is what I want to say.
Copying young folks.
Yeah, go ahead.
Older females trying to look like younger females. Yeah. But I was going to elaborate on what you said. I don't think we hate them either. I think it's just that miscommunication, and it's that gap between what we know they're supposed to be. Like you said, after 25, you should be going on the right path. So after 25, 30, 40, and you going backwards.
That's crazy.
And especially as men, we don't understand that. So it ain't hate. I think it's just like that gap need to be shortened. You know, like we don't understand where that mentality is coming from. Like, why do you want to be a boss bitch? And not to say that at a certain age you can't be in charge of shit, but why you got to be a boss bitch 60 and 70 years old? It's like, come on, man, you got to be a role model for these younger women at 60, not trying to act like them, you know?
Yeah, you don't have too many more good years ahead of you.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I thought you was finna say the grandmas. It's like the grandmas are gone.
They are.
Grandma's 30 now.
Yeah, I'm about to say they're younger
It's
now.
crazy. Like, they're getting younger and younger because the parents are getting younger and younger, you know? Girls having kids now, 14, 15.
Yeah.
So now you got grandkids at 30-something. It's like, what?
That's crazy.
Like, we never would have thought of that, like, 30, 40 years ago.
Great-grandmothers already at 50 and 40
I was
years
about to
old.
say that. And that's the great-grandmother.
That's
And
something.
guess where great-grandmother's still at? In the damn club.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wearing the big lashes, just what you were saying a minute ago.
bonnets.
It's like, yeah, you know,
The bonnets. Then you got
acting like the
60,
young
70-year-old
females.
women. You got 60, 70-year-old women wearing bonnets.
But what I think,
That's weird. Man.
like
Look
y'all
at you see on the
said,
side of their eyes when they walk by you.
because they know what you think.
They know what
They
you
know
think.
they wrong.
Yeah.
But I agree with y'all. I don't think that there's a hate for
Mm-hmm.
Afro-American Native women. I think what it is when you come around them, from my experience, they want you to cower down and bow down to them like you're a little boy. Like it's like you gotta put her above you. You might call her yes ma'am this, yes ma'am that, but for me they never say yes sir back. And I'm like, if I'm 50 years old and you whatever age you are, when I deal with dudes, I say, hey, oh yes sir. They call me sir back. But for some reason, when I tell a female yes ma'am, they just take over. They own it, like they own it. Like they never say yes sir. I become like a boy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like that's one thing with me. I shouldn't have to cower down, and you should be able to meet me on an even level. Because I went to this one business today. I ain't gonna say it. You know where I went. Went in there, complete female staff of Afro-American Native women. All of them had just attitudes. Of course, I'm in y'all house. I'm finna submit so I can get what I need done in here. But everybody had an attitude that you had to conform to whatever their attitude was. And I don't think
I
that's
gave
fair.
her, I gave her a look, man.
It was just attitude.
I just looked. I heard she was talking the game. I looked up because I was playing a game on my phone. When I looked up at her, then she came back talking real nice.
Yeah, because I put
But if you need
gave
any
her
help,
that-
just let me. If you need any assistance, just let me know.
You gave
After
her
she
that
come-
OG look.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
started.
it's like you got to put a calmness in your
Yeah.
spirit because then she came and I'm like,
Yeah.
we customers, we spending money here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if you and your baby daddy got in an argument, but we're not him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to holler at
She
you.
like, whatever you see on your phone that's on the internet, it's
Yeah,
not
they don't
here.
have
It's
it
not
here.
here in the It's
Which
not
was
here
a
in-
lie because I was matching up stuff that was on my phone from the internet that they
Saw
had
it.
for sale.
Oh.
So. But I don't know what it is why we have to conform to their attitude and become how they want us to be in order to communicate with them. Like it's not right.
It's simply because they have serious issues.
I think they baby daddies or whoever that hurt them, and I think a lot of them hold that out to
That's
all
nobody
men.
else's fault but theirs.
Good.
They have to deal with
I
it.
think it's daddy issues.
Everybody don't have to
And
deal with
daddy
it.
issues, yeah.
Everybody don't have to
They
deal
probably
with a
come to
person
me
that
there.
has problems like that. You come into when you walk out of your household, you're supposed to leave all that stuff behind
I'm supposed to.
because you're gonna come across the wrong person. We already see the news, what's going on now.
Yeah.
So they're gonna come across the wrong person, and that's sad to say, but that's what's gonna end up happening.
Yeah.
And some of these women are not gonna they're not gonna like that
They
other
run
end.
across the wrong
Yeah.
guy and set him off.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be his last straw.
We're talking
Yeah.
from people that have common sense and have willpower and have knowledge and know what's going to happen if you do the second. But some people don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you never know what somebody's going
Somebody
through.
then that might be that day that person that already done had enough.
Yeah. That's
And
what I
then they come
said.
across that.
That's
that
their
particular-
last
yeah.
straw, man.
Oh, this is it.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to crash
That's
out.
why I try to be respectful of everybody, though. But
Yeah.
like you said, Steve, I can't cower down, man. I
Yeah.
think I'm at
What
the point
is
in my
that? Why
life.
do you want
You
somebody?
shouldn't have to.
Why would you want that? Like,
Yeah, you
why,
shouldn't have to.
when people come to me, I don't want you to bow down. Treat me, you know what I'm saying? Let's treat
Yeah.
each other like right. Like,
Yeah.
and what I realized.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Now I'm gonna say what I realized when it's an Anglo-Caucasian man, they treat them better than they treat the men of our race. I see this out in public, and you can't help but to notice it. They talk to them. They have more enthusiasm and more initiative. You know
That's
what I'm
some
saying?
deep-seated hate that you talking
I don't know
about.
what that
It
is.
really is.
Yeah,
And that still made me think about maybe some daddy issues or something.
probably so. Yeah.
And then
Because why are you
9 out of-
automatically looking at me like the enemy?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
it's
9 out of
crazy,
10
you know?
times you come across a Anglo female or Anglo male, and they treat you right off the bat
Yeah.
with utmost
Excellent.
respect.
It's almost like that.
Excellent. Yeah.
That that massa respect, yes sir, no sir
When
respect.
we went to this business, I was
Yeah.
like, if this was all Caucasian Anglo women in here, I would have left out there with a smile on my face.
Yeah.
Because they always treat me right. Always.
And then they go up and beyond over the customer service to make sure you have everything.
Yeah.
It's like a commercial.
And they keep a smile too.
Yeah.
though.
And that makes
That's-
me understand why when I see straight men, a lot of them pick Anglo-Caucasian women over, the women of I understand.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, yeah.
And people want to talk crap about that.
I
like
get it.
it's some kind of racism or something, but
He's looking.
you know what
looking
you
out for the
prefer,
best-
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
he's looking out
sad
for
that
his
you gotta
best
do that.
interest.
I think they
He's
started
looking out for his
out.
best interest,
Yeah.
and he's looking like he don't want to have a headache when he come home from work.
Yeah.
I think they start out with women of our race, and after they didn't ran the race and they got Tyler, you know, they done got treated nice by Becky, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
But
you know what?
some of our men is just built, is not built to go through that drama with a African descended person. Some of our men are designed because they're laid back and they're not soft. They just don't want that confrontation.
Yeah.
And we got friends that we know of that they're married to Asian women. And when I tell you they living their best life, because Asian women are way more like the Bible said a woman's supposed to be shy-faced. You know, you don't supposed to be all this body shit.
I can tell y'all something about that because I used to live in Korea.
Wow.
I did a year over there in the military. That was like the first place I went when I got in the military.
Nice.
They're raised to be like that though, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to make it like a racial thing.
Yeah.
But in Asia and those countries, they're raised to respect the husband, serve the husband, do, you know, whatever, make the husband happy. Now. And I guess that's under the pretense that he's working, taking care of the house. You know, I guess he ain't messing around, you know, cheating with a bunch of other women or whatever. But if he's like taking care of the house, that woman, that's one of her main purposes of life. Keep him happy, serve him. But they're raised like that over there, man.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Like I said, I did a year in Korea, and you know, they'll tell you over there, like, those women are raised to be like that and treat their man with respect, like, all the time.
That's nice. That's
No
how it's supposed to
question.
be.
Yeah.
And you know another thing.
If our women were like that, you wouldn't hardly see a single woman.
And I want to say it ain't all on just wanting a relationship with them. For me, it's just dealing with them. Period. It's just because, you know, they think everybody trying to holler at them. Everybody not trying to holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Some people gay, some people don't date women, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to say this. For me, when they find out about the gay thing, then they automatically go to the most extreme gay that they can go to. Like, yeah, girl, because I know. You ain't got to do all that. You just talk to me regular. You know what I'm saying? If I come out on that energy, then let's do it. But don't just group me with whatever extreme gay people you've been dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
And I got a small issue with that too.
Yeah.
I'm like, why you gotta get all flamboyant?
We know people that can do
just with that title.
Yeah.
It's like, but you know what? I think they glorify that on TV like that.
And it's fine.
And they make it like too.
They overdo
it be too extreme.
Over the top.
Like I see too many like.
Over the top.
And it make it scary because the ones that are gay that still act like men and act normal. I guess those be the ones that confuse a lot of people in public because they think they supposed to be all child, and it's like, no, all men don't talk like that. Like you might talk to a regular dude and he just talking to you regular,
scratching their head like, this different.
And what's getting me is though when you hear straight guys, they actually. It's weird. It's like they like they gay guys to be like that, the flamboyant. They don't like they don't like they gay guys
to be like
a guys. What the hell?
It's
you
a
got
big
a preference
variation of
everything. But that's stupid though.
And I done seen both kind though. That's why I say that.
You
Like
got
I
a
done seen the
preference for what kind
flamboyant
of
gay
man
guy.
you like.
But that'd be my thing. Like I said, when I deal with Afro-American Native women, they automatically come from the extreme. I'm like, nah, it's a time to play. Maybe if we at a party having drinks, we can do that. But like, okay, we're in a bank.
That's how verse this world is. They're different people. Everybody's not the same.
That's why I said I think TV have them like that though.
Yeah.
They see people on TV act a certain way. Oh, that's how they supposed to act, you know.
And then,
so then when you calm and like serious, it throw them off, like you said. Yeah, they don't. They're like, oh.
So a message to all of the Afro-American Native women in the world. Afro-American Native men do not hate y'all. What's going on is that I think the men are confused with how to deal with y'all. I think that's what it is because it's like every female you deal with is like a different. You gotta find out what their attitude is. They want you. It's just a lot of different complexities that shouldn't be. So there's no hatred there. It's just like, I don't know what I'm about to, go through with this person. So that's what be going on in my head.
Exactly.
When I get a business call and it's a female, I'm like, oh, because they be nasty on the phone. So
and I'm guilty of that too, man.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Once I see it's you know.
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
I'm like, oh,
just
man,
attitude.
I hope she don't, you know.
Yeah, you
I'm
just
sorry,
don't know.
I
Hoping it
gotta
finna be
say,
no good.
most of the time when I get that, I'll hang up. And I swear, I'm sorry.
Ask for somebody else.
I call back and hope that there's a American African male answer, or so if it's a female, it's
or
an
another
Anglo.
race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
I'll
what
deal
that
with an
is. Like,
Indian.
yeah.
I would deal with Indian.
With the
woman.
language
Deal
barrier
with
still,
language
we
barrier.
don't make it through this
Yeah.
call.
I'll deal
Thank
with
you
that
for being
before.
nice.
And I know some people that can barely make it through the Indian calls, man.
Yeah.
And that's so funny to me because I can understand them, but I know people that get
And
on
you
the
done been
phone.
in Asia before. You done
Once
been
they
in
get that
Asia.
person on the phone
Yeah.
that's got that Indian accent, oh, they be going crazy. And I try not to laugh at them, but I'm like, it's almost like I'm like interpreting over there, like on the side.
Yeah.
Because you have to listen.
Yeah.
You know, like people get so mad because they trying to say what they trying to say that they're not listening to what the.
Yeah.
Like they're not speaking good English, but you can understand
If
what
you
they're saying if you
understand, you
stop
can
and
listen,
listen
yeah.
carefully.
Yeah.
But you trying to talk all fast and make them talk fast, and their English
They
ain't
trying to
good,
keep
so
up.
they
They
can't
trying to
say it
match up.
fast because
Yeah.
they trying to just speak it right,
They're trying
you
to
know.
match your energy. So yeah.
But I can still tell, like it's just funny though to watch people that but I don't know, maybe that has something to do with the military, you know, being raised in different
got
states and
diversity.
different countries.
Yeah.
I can like. If somebody's English is messed up, I'll stop and I can catch a couple of words and then piece what they saying together. So
Here's what I want to say too. Now, whoever creates phone call, those automated answering things, when you call a business, they should say, would you prefer to speak to a male or a woman? Press 1 or 2, whatever you press.
Yeah.
Would you prefer to? They should have a preference for you to talk to who you want to talk to. I think that'll make things so much easier.
That's definitely true.
Like
it will make things so much easier.
like they finna do with the what is that, the Uber or
like that, yeah. And what made
where
me
you
think
can pick
about
a
that?
female or
Yeah.
a male.
And with
Same
my
thing.
dad, before he go to his doctor's appointment, they asked him if he want a male or a female.
Yeah.
So I think they need to do that with phone calls too. You know
I
what
mean,
I mean?
you gonna
And
take it to
why
that
is it
extreme,
that
yeah.
everything that they make, as far as like, not AI, but when it's like your GPS, why does it have to be a female voice?
I know.
Yeah.
You know, everything.
You can change it to a male, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. It sounds weird. When you change it to a male voice, it sounds weird. Cause I done tried both.
I ain't got
And-
that option. I'm gonna have to
Remember
check.
we had
'Cause
that,
I use
that,
Waze.
that McNally thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I use Waze, and you can choose. It's like a menu actually. You can go to a menu in the app and choose like 100 different voices. Now
I ain't. Yeah.
I got a female now, but I've had a guy before, and it sounds weird though. And I don't know if that's because it's always female so much that when you have a guy voice, it almost sounds weird to the ear.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's weird though. But I don't know why. It's like I don't know if the woman's voice is more pleasant and it's supposed to be more appealing. I don't know, but that might be another stereotype thing.
Yeah, well,
like,
me, man, certain
brainwashed with a
certain
lot of
things
stuff.
I'm like, I'm just tired of it. It's like I rather now I'd rather hear male giving me directions.
yeah.
I don't want to just
You mean a real person?
no, well, a
Or
male
you mean even the phone too?
with a phone, you know, with
Oh,
the
yeah.
GPS.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a real person too, cause
Oh,
that would be
nice.
sometimes
That would be
just
better,
asking
Yeah.
if it's not a man, if you asking,
Yeah.
any female question about something, you might get, they gonna
Yeah,
go all
give
the
us
way
a
around the
broader-
corner and back
yeah.
around.
Yeah,
And the guy, they just trying to
Get to
get
the
you
point.
there.
tell you what it is.
Yeah,
So
get you there.
But yeah,
But, yeah.
I agree.
not being sexist or anything.
No,
Yeah,
no.
far
But
from
it's not racist.
sexist.
They
That's
got
how
it
it is.
sexist because
Yeah.
everything's set that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's set that way. And if you're anything that's programmed with like what's the thing name? The,
Alexa.
Siri.
Yeah.
Oh,
Siri and Alexa. See what I'm saying?
Siri's always a woman, right?
And
Siri and
Alexa.
Alexa.
Yeah.
That's
that
why
is
the
something
name
to think
Alexa.
about. Yeah. Yeah.
So you haven't heard of
and that's
Brian.
a good point too, though. How come
Yeah.
that's never been a male
Yeah,
voice?
you haven't heard of Brian
Yeah.
or Alex.
I was gonna say, yeah. How come they don't have like a
You haven't
male?
heard of Alex or Brian? It's always been
Because the female voice is just perceived to be more.
And look at the
No,
first
no,
the
calming.
first robots they
Yeah.
made was a female.
Yeah.
The first robots they made was a female.
That's a good point, though, y'all. It do always start out female, so then when you go back to the term boss bitch, it's like, well, we already running everything else,
Yeah.
and you too.
Yeah.
So bow down.
And that's what
sir.
they done turned it into a whole feminist society.
Exactly.
And I think what they gotta realize that everyone, like being gay, I'm not a feminist, but I know of gay men that are feminists, and which is confusing to each his own. But if you're a male and you're a feminist, you're kind of rejecting and denying your own gender.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I was gonna say you towing that line real close. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you do that, it's like, wait a minute. You're a man,
but you're
a
I
feminist?
know of them. I
I'm
know
like, well,
of
you
them.
right on that line.
And this the thing I
And
was
then you
telling
got
you
some lesbians.
that are
Feminists.
you got some of the
Yeah.
hard. No offense to nobody, but they feminists. But I'm like, is it the man? Well, I get confused because I ain't gonna go deep in that, but I get confused. If you like this, how you still a feminist and you trying to push the masculine barriers?
Yeah.
And for the gay dudes that are feminists, I have, friends, associates that they will be getting real close to these girls. I'm like, you gotta be careful. And I said it from personal experience because women will ride the faggot train with you and just let you be you, right? But when they get mad at you, guess what's coming? Oh, faggot ass motherfucker. You mad because you ain't got what I got. I told them you gotta be careful when you deal with them because your heart is in it. And if they get mad, they gonna let you see how they really feel about you.
Yeah.
So if you're a feminist and you're a gay man, you setting yourself up for some pain. Because some of them words them women can throw at you, they hurt.
And I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, but they'll let you ride that
though.
faggot train when y'all having fun.
And and flip on you in a
They'll
second.
gain all your little dirty secrets and all the little dirty stuff you done did. And when they get
now
mad
you not
at you.
girlfriend no more.
Yeah.
Now you a nigga.
I done seen it. I done seen it.
I have
seen
it.
So I'm just saying.
No girlfriend when they get
gay
mad.
dudes gotta be mad. I mean, not mad, but gay dudes gotta be careful with that when you trying to, they gotta be careful.
Crazy, man.
But from the Anglo-Caucasian point of view, I've never had a problem with them. I heard all kind of bad stuff. But, that's a waste of a man. This and that. And, who raised them to be gay? It's just crazy. But they got to realize that all of society is not feminist. And I think if it becomes that way, this world is a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah,
if
man.
everything is feminine, because your heart as men, it's like they're going to have to bow down to get things done. And it can't be that way. Like, but shit is crazy.
I want to see some women get together and pave a road.
Okay. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I want to see them pave a road.
Okay. Or build a building that I would never go into. Or put an elevator system together.
Or put tar on the roof.
Yeah. That's what people gotta realize. It has to be that balance.
Yeah.
But from my experience of being raised in a gynocracy, that's women women control, women ran. Women always want control of everything. They want everything their way. They always want to be right. They always want to be pedestalized. That's the way I was raised. And it took me this much distance in life to, really like do this and like, wait, so all of that was wrong? Where was the men? You get what I'm saying?
We talked about that a lot.
Yeah, so it's just, that's the imbalance with society. And I feel like...
just like the men that's 60 and 70 years old and single, it can't be all the women's fault that you're single.
Yeah.
Because you didn't find the right woman.
Yeah.
It's just the same thing that goes out. It goes both. That pendulum swing both ways.
And you just want to play the field.
Yeah.
In actuality,
and then life catches up with them.
Just admit that shit. Like you just want to play the field. You don't want to settle down.
Yeah. Then life catches up with them, and now they want a good woman. Yeah. So you don't pissed off your best years. And now when you get back to the edge where you just can barely put one foot before the other.
I've seen jokes about that on social media too.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't start looking for no wife at 70, bro.
That's
like you're 70 years old.
Yeah.
Like,
and then they
you
go and
went
get
through
some
all
of
these
them.
women.
Yeah, some of them go and get these 30-year-old women.
And when that happened, the women there for the money.
That money.
It's money.
Yeah, I'm waiting to push them over the edge.
Let that money disappear. She gonna be gone faster than a hiccup.
Yeah.
But it goes both ways.
Man.
So
it's not,
no hatred of women because it's a lot of men that are crazy.
Real.
And then I think all of society can't be masculinized. I think there's got to be a better balance.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Because if everything was masculinized, then it wouldn't be the things that we do get or need from women. It would be overruled because women are nurturing. They're supposed to be attentive. Supposed to be. So if it was all masculinized, we would be missing those tender things that we need. So it's got to be a balance. But right now, it's like women are here, like the men here. It's like it need to get a little closer somewhere to where I ain't gonna even have it where women still higher, but just the way it is now,
Some kind of balance.
yeah, it's way off, and it's still pushing full speed ahead. But I've been seeing a lot of videos on YouTube about, you know, women saying that black men hate them and this and that, and I don't think, I think they're not looking from a broad spectrum.
I think they're running into those men that do. That's probably what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of men that's not. There's a lot of men that's pushovers for them. But those type of men that they take
They
advantage
get tired
of.
of them kind of men.
Yeah. But that's I was about to say, those type of men they take advantage of, and then when they do get them, that's when the man that they say they want, and then when they see he's the way they claim that they want, then all of a sudden he's not enough.
Yeah.
It's
They want a
confusing.
bad boy.
Yeah. And I've come up, you know,
Right.
raised by women,
Just,
and I just,
women,
I've seen the variation.
It's like they said,
of a
men are
bunch
never pleased or never happy. Women are either, because if they get a good man, they have a good man at home, and if they feel they you know, oh, I don't want to be all up under me all the time. I need my freedom. I want to go out with the girls. That's too much freedom. That's too much freedom. No woman that's in a relationship or in marriage should be hanging with no single women.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a married man shouldn't be hanging with no single
I
man.
agree.
You should, it
or
should be
getting
couples
advice
night.
from them, like relationship
It should be
advice.
couples night, or it should be
Absolutely.
couples night, or it should be wives get together and go somewhere.
Yeah.
And husbands get together and go somewhere. It should never be no wives together with single women.
It's gonna be another
You know,
topic.
husband. Yeah, yeah. That's what problems.
Right,
That's what,
Yeah.
that's what problems fall in relationships.
Because I done been down that road a couple of times where it's like, okay, who is old girl? You know, and who she with? Oh, she ain't with nobody. Okay,
Yeah.
so she lived by herself.
And
3-4 kids, 2-3 boyfriends, and
she's
that's who you finna spend the
unhappy.
weekend with.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
unhappy.
You know, I'm like, oh, and then, but I'm a hater. If I say something, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm jealous, or you know,
Yeah. She's not gonna
or I'm
contribute
weak,
nothing
or something
good.
like that. I'm
She's
like, no.
unhappy. She's bitter, and she have no direction.
But she act like everything is okay.
And her life's perfect.
But there's no life or goodness that can come from her towards the married woman because she ain't with nobody.
Exactly.
Any advice that she could give, girl, that couldn't be me. That's why, you know,
all
that's
the
all
bad,
it's gonna
yeah,
be saying, yeah.
all the bad stuff. And then she's gonna start after the second that can't be me. Oh, that ain't me. I done had enough.
She can stop.
Yeah,
that.
and start rubbing off
How
on
y'all
it.
said one apple spoiled the bunch
One
or something?
bad
Yeah.
apple.
So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah.
man.
But there's
It's a
no
scary
hatred,
road.
no hatred to Afro-American Native women at all. It's just you don't know what you're about to encounter. I done been to post offices, banks, just everywhere I go.
Grocery stores.
In the majority of the places I go now, it be complete female staff.
And you just gotta
Dollar
keep it
Tree,
real.
yeah,
They
even
have
in the
attitude.
Dollar Tree. If you ask where something at, or you know,
It's like you bothering them.
Yeah.
One
that
was
work.
like,
It's funny you
Yeah,
say
we
that.
had-
The
you at
post
work.
office, we had a situation from the post office where I had to sit in the parking lot and keep going back in because we were waiting on the package that's supposed to be in there one day, and it was already 9 days past.
oh man.
I went in there. Do you know that she said, "You here to bother me again?" Yeah. So it's funny that you said that.
Wow.
She said that to me.
You waiting on an important package that you
She
paid
tried to
for.
make it
Very
seem,
important
she tried to
package,
make
yeah.
it seem funny, but she said it on a serious kind of,
Yeah.
you know, them statements. Yeah. I said, wow, this
Yeah,
shit
like
came
those
out of
Type
her
of
mouth.
jokes that have some meaning, some truth.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
because I'm the customer. Like,
Yeah.
it's because of us that
She
y'all
really
have the
was
job.
a little bothered, but she was just trying to play it off.
She said it. It came out of her mouth. Like, yeah,
But she smiled with it, right? So it was like,
it wasn't
So
a
it's
smile,
one of
smile.
those jokes that has some truth in it.
Yeah.
My granddad used to tell me that every joke has some truth in it.
Yeah, so it's funny you said that about like we bothered.
yeah, because I done encountered that a lot too, you know.
I done had that feeling.
I'll be at a
CVS.
workplace and I'm like, you know, I'm scared to ask people for stuff, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, hell, that's
This
That's
what
your
you-
job.
they at work.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
So now, I ain't gonna
It's
lie,
weird,
I'm
man.
a big review person now. When I leave somewhere and that pop up on my phone.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I am too. I do that
Yeah.
95% of the time.
For this
So-
this world now,
I started
reviews
doing it.
matter. Yeah, reviews matter so much.
I
now.
got Fuse set on my phone right now. I have to
I am a
I had to catch
reviewing person. Like, yeah,
You
I'm
have
a-
to.
Yeah.
Your
They
voice is
gotta
gonna get
know.
heard somewhere. Yep.
They
And
gotta
that's gonna
know.
let them
Don't
know.
let me know your
Hey,
name.
That's right.
Your name.
That's right.
you gonna be online.
Don't let me see your badge or your whatever your
And
employee
me
number
myself,
is.
I've
Okay.
worked in customer service, and that's one of the hardest jobs. Yes, you can't let the next person take the heat from the last person that gave you that shitty attitude. You can't take that on to the next person. And
Right.
that next person has a shitty attitude too, you just got the second one.
Yeah.
But you can't give that. I never do that.
'Cause I did that a little bit too on the phone. I
I've
did
done that
customer
for
service for Bank of America.
Over 20 years, man, and never gave a good person bad energy.
Yeah.
I've given that energy back to that person, but I've never gave another person somebody else's bad energy.
And I think that just go to show, you know, the caliber of person you are, you know.
I would take that time. I'll stop. I'll go get if I'm an assistant store manager, I get a store manager.
Mm-hmm.
Or if the owner of the store is in the store, I go get because I want them to see the type of shit I'll be talking about.
Oh.
This is the shitty ass person that thinks that they're so, you know, they're so more important than the next customer that they not only dump shit on you, but you're gonna stand there and take it and give me good customer service.
Yeah.
You know,
How the hell?
You got me fucked up.
Right. That's what I said. How the hell?
Yeah.
How you expect good customer service out of me, you know?
Yeah.
And then the thing about it, most of the type of work I was doing, 9 times out of 10, they didn't know the hell what they were talking about. And they needed my assistant to help them fix the problem.
You know what got me one day? You told me it was a lady came in there with a man. They were Afro-American native. She asked you for something particular. You giving her your input, and then she answered her own question to you. And then the man as well, she made it known to y'all that she had her college degree. What's your college degree got to do with the department and stuff?
Okay, so, and a PhD.
Yeah, that is.
But she can't
when
fix
he
the
told me
problem.
that, I was like,
I think you told me about that too.
yeah, I did. Yeah, I just told you a lot
We definitely gonna dig into that because that's one of our topics too.
Yeah.
So that college degree.
And I'm
what did her
standing right
college
here,
degree have to do?
And the problem I can fix it.
Yeah.
Both of them was
It's your job. You already know what you're doing. Yeah.
Both of them were their college degrees and their PhDs, and they can't figure it out.
Yeah.
And everything you
Well,
turn the
because
box
they're asking
over,
you for help, so you already know they don't know what to do.
You can turn the
They
box
asking
over
you
and
what to do.
read what it says.
Yeah.
And you know,
With
it's
your
the
degree.
hands-on thing. It's like people don't realize that a lot of people can take in, they can absorb book knowledge. Common sense, they cannot even do. They can't touch it.
Okay, let's ride on into that.
Ride on
because
over
you only care.
We already
Are
talked
people
about
with
it.
college degrees smarter or better than people without college degrees?
No, they're not better.
Okay,
No,
right on in.
Never better. I'll say they got a leg up on some people that have if they got a piece of paper saying that they're certified with something, but if they don't have the hands-on knowledge, they're just it's useless because they're not going to do anything. They're not going to push themselves beyond that point to say, okay, now let me get my hands dirty and let me actually do what I read. You know, what I got
I believe in
PhD.
hands-on.
Yeah.
I believe in hands-on.
Nothing beats experience.
Yeah.
I've actually had professors bring me into their house to hang up a curtain rod because they couldn't even figure it out.
Wow.
With a degree.
A college professor.
Not only that, so it was one guy was a psychiatrist,
Yeah.
and while he was talking to me, I swear I felt he was analyzing me
Yeah.
because he was like,
Could've been.
I'm like, okay, I don't see movies of I don't know.
How they talk to you.
Yeah,
when they're trying to.
I think he's trying to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
He got me in his house. I got a hammer in my hand. That's a weapon.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I think he's trying to
They
get
talking to y'all
comfortable. Yeah.
physically.
Yeah, he was. He really was. And certain things he was saying, I was like, okay, I see where he's going with this. He's trying to see what type of person I am.
When you think about it, like how you said a lady did in the store, she advertised in her degree, right?
Mm-hmm.
I never see Anglo-Caucasian people do that. I never just see them in hey, I got my degree, I got my master. I never see that. I only see it from the women in our race. Like they feel like they got
to help me get this, but
Yeah.
let you know I got a PhD and
yeah, they just throw it in there like, what is
my
that?
bachelor's.
Because if I don't have a college degree, but if I did, I assure you I would not throw it in your face.
I have my PhD.
It's like
my
they
PhD,
have-
I got licenses
my
and other
bachelor.
things. I don't walk
just
around
need
and
your
talk
assistant
about
with
it.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
One
crazy.
thing, right?
What is that? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Nobody need to know that. That's you
Yeah.
did that. Like, that's gonna make them look at you like you intelligent or what? Like, I don't get it. And then the whole thing about it, when they say an educated black woman, what makes a college person more educated than a regular person?
Yeah.
What do you know more than we know?
What is that
That's a good point.
indoctrinated in?
Yeah, you went to somebody's program for 4 years, which is what anybody can do if they focus and consistent. So when you graduate, like you say, they might have gone for biology. I'm gonna just say a biology major. Okay, you got a degree in biology or whatever. What in the hell is you a manager at CVS for? Like,
Oh yeah.
I see that every time, and then they're still let you know they got their degree
too, man.
You know, you got a degree in clinical science, and you the manager of KFC.
Yeah, you
What
working
the fuck?
You working a regular hands-on
Yeah.
job. Yeah.
So
And then you can't figure out what grass, what fescue or Bermuda. You don't know what to feed your grass.
yeah, so I'm
With all these
confused.
PhDs.
It's like the simpler the problem is, the more they can't figure it out.
Like,
It's got to
so
be some
complex.
big old complex problem
Yeah, I don't get
for them
it.
to figure it out. Yeah, but the little simple
Yeah.
stuff is like, it's backwards. It's like they
Yeah.
don't understand the simple stuff.
I don't get it.
But all these books, like they can go through all these books like nobody's business. You know,
Right.
got a PhD, but you studied for that PhD and you took a test. You wasn't out in the world
Yeah.
doing no PhD work. You know, you just memorize. And I think I told somebody this before too. Probably pissed them off because I was like, you just memorized some fucking questions.
That's all it is.
Because it was
It's
somebody.
full
You know what?
memorization.
I ain't gonna say who it was.
Yeah.
But they got a master. They probably gonna know when I say this though. They got a master's, an MBA, all this blah 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 bullshit. I'm like, yeah, you passed a bunch of tests.
Yeah.
You memorized a bunch of questions and a bunch of answers,
That's what it
and you
is.
passed the test.
It's about how much you can remember.
Still act dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
But the piece of paper, you know,
Yeah.
piece of paper say, yeah, you got a business degree,
It
and like
is.
you said, the PhD and all that, but you still damn,
Yeah.
you know, you
'Cause-
still acting crazy. So it's like, what difference do it make?
Yeah.
How many years you went to school?
Yeah.
If
I
you
don't
still,
see
you
it,
know,
yeah.
acting ignorant, you know. And I think it's still, I don't know, it might go back to what I keep saying, the
Right.
dad issues or something with
so.
how you was raised.
'Cause I get
And
that
you have
more
to,
from- yeah.
you have to show your accomplishments everywhere you go. Look what I did. Look what I did.
Yeah.
It's like you got that urgency to show people that you did something. Because maybe when you was younger, you know,
Yeah,
you never really
overlooked,
did anything
yeah.
in life, or you always thought you couldn't do anything, or you didn't think you was smart enough. But then as you got older, once you had all these accomplishments made, now you want to
broadcast
brag,
it,
you know,
yeah.
and tell everybody about it. But then you kind of being ignorant with it because, you know, you beating everybody
It
over
don't
the
look
head
good.
with your PhD.
It don't look good. And I
And like
don't
you
see
said, you don't
men
have
do
no
that.
degree,
Yeah.
but then I have degrees, but don't act like it.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's even, like I said, papers.
Yeah.
I had to study for the shit. I had to type 15-page, double-spaced papers, but it was shit that I read and
remember,
studied
yeah.
and memorized, typed it, took a test,
Passed the
got a
test.
bachelor's degree, got an associate degree, but I wasn't in the street.
Yeah.
This was you know,
Yeah.
I'm looking at a piece of paper and I'm in the
Yeah.
classroom, take the test, pass the test, and now I got
That's
you
what
know, a
people
bachelor's
need to remember,
certificate.
Yeah.
But to me, that don't even make me feel like I'm any better than the dude that just graduated high school.
Mhm.
Because you can
Because
still
even-
learn from everybody. I could still learn from that guy that just graduated high school and ain't
Yeah,
got shit
something
but a high
else.
school
That's
diploma.
basically mostly when you said that in a nutshell what it all is. Most people are always eager to learn something else.
Yeah.
So if you think you know everything, that's an ignorant person.
A lot of
That's
people
scary.
with
You can
college
always
degrees,
be able to, you're supposed to
female-
learn something new every single
That's
day.
scary.
Regardless of where you are in your life. Even a 80-year-old person that's been on this planet for 80 years
Yeah.
and done
You still got more to
numerous
learn.
jobs.
You've only
and-
done 80 years on your journey.
That's right.
So you still don't know what that other person's 80 years look like, or the other person's 50.
That's right.
They might know
You're supposed
something
to
that you
learn
don't
something
know.
new
You know?
every day.
Mhm.
But you got to have that open-mindedness, though. I think, you know, and that's got to be in you already to want to learn, you know.
Mhm.
You got to
That's
want to
crazy.
learn more and not just think, okay, I got my PhD, so now I can shit on
Nah, they
everybody.
good,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
You
know
know, I'm
everything.
smarter than everybody
Yeah,
in here.
I
It's
know
like,
everything.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the stuff you learn that you can apply to your life, that's like really learning. Because if you done learned a bunch
Yeah.
about biometrics or
yeah,
trigonometry,
man. Or in my instance, criminal justice.
yeah,
I got an associate's in criminal justice.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
that's not going to really help me unless I'm walking around arresting niggas
yeah,
and,
you're right.
and beating people up and reading them their Miranda rights and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm not doing nothing
But the
to
thing
contribute
about
to criminal justice, who cares if I got a criminal
I
justice
don't
degree?
see you. This is my first
And
time.
I'm a
hearing
singer.
Yeah.
I sing R&B. What the fuck?
This is my
So what's
first
the
time
criminal-
hearing you say that, so you don't go
That's what
around
I'm saying,
throwing
because
it in the air.
what am I doing with it?
Yeah.
I got a criminal justice
I was waiting to ask
associate
you that.
and a
What-
public administration bachelor's.
Would you plan on being a police or the
But now check this out. Now this is a quick funny story. I wanted to be now let me make sure I got it.
Cause wanted you going for gerontology?
I wanted to do the CSI. I wanted to be CSI
wow,
back when I
nice.
was in school.
Yeah.
I wanted to be the people, you know, when a person died,
Investigate.
to draw the outline.
Oh yeah.
And come out. I wanted to be that person.
Forensic, like.
But something like that.
Okay.
But the teacher said you got to work the beat first. I didn't know that. I done went through school. I'm almost done and about to graduate. And the teacher was like, well, you know you got to work the beat first. Basically be a cop.
Yeah.
You got to be a cop for a couple of years and you graduate to that forensic shit.
That's
Man,
messed up.
I was almost done with school by the time you told me that. So I got an associate's degree in criminal justice. Probably ain't going to do shit with it.
Wow.
Because I wanted to be that forensics person. I don't want to work in no jail. So I don't want to be
CO.
what Ross was.
CO.
I don't want to be no CO.
Yeah.
I don't want to work in no prison. I don't want to work in no juvenile because I did that for a few months. Like,
correctional officer.
yeah, I tried to do the juvie thing for a couple of months, but man, I can't work with no animals, man. I can't do it. And when I say animals, I'm talking about human animals.
Human animals.
I can't work with no human animals. And I worked at YDC for like 2 months, and man, when I
What's
tell you it's like
YDC?
these kids, youth detention center.
I went in the detention center,
Man,
but I
I tried it
worked
for
as
2
a
months,
child
and I was
counselor.
like, huh?
I worked as a child counselor. I had like 30 boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would have been better doing that, but I was just working like, kind of like having to watch them and make sure they wasn't getting in trouble.
That's
But-
pretty much what I did.
But they getting in trouble on purpose though, and they know that you out there watching them. And
That's
if you ain't
good.
built right, which I wasn't,
Oh,
They gonna
run
test
over
you.
Yeah.
they don't like run over me, but they still do shit, and they know I'm gonna tell, and then they could be like, oh, he the one that told old bitch ass, so they already know it's me. So I'm like, nah, man, I can't do this, man, because they was doing it on purpose. They was doing shit
Man, I did
to
my
try
shit.
to get in trouble on purpose.
Yeah,
They
I
weren't
did my
trying
shit
to
in their
act right.
face. Yeah, I did my shit in their faces. They were these was a smart little bastards. They was going to
Yeah.
school.
And they was all
Mm-hmm.
African American, Native.
80% of them was African American.
Man.
There was two brothers that was Anglo, and there was a Russian kid.
Ooh.
The Russian kid was, oh man, he did not
He
bathe
was
at
the
all.
word. Ugh.
And I had to
I
talk
was
to
gonna say, I
him.
thought he was threatening people.
No, I had to
I'll
talk to
kill
him. I had to talk to him to make him start taking baths.
Damn.
Yeah, he started taking baths, man. and then-
Teenager?
Yeah.
Because you said you had teens.
They were all
Right?
10. The oldest one was.
That's what I had.
The oldest one had just about his
14
birthday
to
before he turned
18.
19. He was 18. He was about to turn 19. He was
Yeah.
about to graduate, and there were all the rest of them under him, all the way down to 14 years old.
Yeah.
I had them working. I had a workout routine with them.
So you had some good kids.
Yeah, I had the van. I took them in a van. Took them to play basketball at the rec center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you was lucky you had some decent kids. I was in Augusta with all them crazy ass
This
kids.
is in
man.
Aiken, South Carolina.
Oh,
And
that's
they were-
not far.
Yeah.
That's
I was
not
in
far.
Augusta.
And they were watching MacGyver.
Mm.
So there's one thing I came in and I was watching because I was standing behind it, the couch and the love seat and stuff like that. They are sitting there. I'm standing at the doorway behind them, and I'm seeing them looking like they taking notes
And
and,
they
stuff.
glued.
Yeah.
So they watching MacGyver.
This one, MacGyver was showing them how to, you know how Ricky Spearman gonna have the,
Oh, yeah.
the gum in the aluminum
He
foil.
be making shit with it,
He
yeah.
took the aluminum foil. Excuse me, trying to break out of a room that had the
Oh.
windows.
They trying to see how to escape from some
Yeah,
shit.
the windows got the have
figured it
the
was something like
strips
that.
on them to make the alarm go off.
Yeah.
He took the aluminum foil off the gum and stuck it in between the things and lift the window up, and the alarm didn't go off.
And they watching this shit like, man,
Wow.
They,
write that
that's
shit down.
how they did that. They looking at each other, tapping and laughing. That's how they was getting females and beer, and they were getting
Oh,
people to buy
they
beer
did it.
from them out through the window.
Wow.
So
Damn,
I go
you
to
got
the
it.
room while they still watching TV, and I said, "Oh, okay." I pulled the strips out
Yeah.
of the aluminum foil strips out of the window, and I went and I got I went to the to where the office where they kept all the security stuff and made the strips wider. and then I
Yeah.
hid one so they couldn't even see it.
Yeah.
Like on the side of the window.
So now they can't
So
open
even
it.
if they put the room full in, they don't know
It
that
won't
last one, and they don't know what the other one
Yeah.
is.
So it
So
still
the
won't
alarm will
open.
go off.
Dang.
All right, so then they showed them take a key, and they had the Play-Doh, and mashed the print of the Play-Doh, the key on the Play-Doh, and took it to the shop and cut the key out. So they was getting people keys, making duplicates. So I was a hardware salesman person. I can make one lock work with 40 keys. So I went and changed locks on all the doors.
Yeah.
And gave all the people new keys and told them, keep your keys on you. You sit your keys down, and these kids get a hold of your keys, they're gonna make a duplicate of it.
That's crazy.
So yeah, it was a lot of things. When I cracked up, when I came there, I was working at this place. I was a security guard, but their uniforms looked just like police uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Whacking Hut. That was one
I
of the
heard of that.
yeah.
I heard of that before, yeah.
So I looked like I had a gun and everything. So they thought I was a cop when I came there. So the first day I got there, they was like sitting all up, you know. How you doing, Mr. Upson? And I was like, that first day. After that, I brought them back their uniform because I was like, I was gonna work there. I wasn't gonna do the security thing. 'Cause I got tired of that shit. It was late at night, and I rolled that shit on out. I came back to Atlanta.
Dang.
But that was it, man. Those kids were taking notes from MacGyver.
That's crazy.
All that stuff was working. So
I heard he did real stuff on there. Though.
90%
I just
of the
never
stuff
really
kids,
watched it though.
Yeah, 90% of the stuff kids do is stuff they see on TV,
Mm-hmm.
or these games they playing, or stuff around their home. So kids really do pay attention to what adults say and do. So the topic we were on was people with PhDs.
It was people with college degrees smarter.
Yeah,
and
because that's what I was
better
saying.
than
You know,
people
with my
without
couple
college
of degrees, it's like, no, you can't think you better than anybody else. You know,
But
Just-
you're a modest person.
I don't see that
You're
from a
modest
lot
person.
of Afro-American Native men. I don't ever see them like rubbing college degree out from YouTube videos to TikTok to when you look at TV and when you're in real life. I always see the females just throwing college degrees in the air, and I don't get it because when you do that, are you trying to make people look at you a certain way? Why don't you just let them find out who you are from interaction? Like,
because I can't think of the word right now.
Yeah,
it
it's-
make you look like a certain type of person.
Like
I
dumb.
said, when you gotta brag,
Yeah.
it just make you look. I don't know if it's pretentious. I can't think of the word right now, but it's
Yeah.
like, you know, we don't need to know. Like my man Terrence Howard got some kind of astrophysicist degree.
That boy is so smart.
Did you ever know?
I
No.
didn't know.
He's smart as hell.
That's the
That
But
perfect
all he do
example.
is act.
Flower Life.
Because I never heard him say that.
Yeah.
Like,
Him
All he do, and then he do ghetto ass roles, country roles.
Yeah.
But he has an astrophysicist
intelligent
degree.
kind of what?
Smart like goddamn Sheldon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I never heard him.
Exact same way as Sheldon.
Never
Yeah.
heard him rub nothing
You
in.
see
like-
him do the Flower Life? How he broke that down with the numbers?
He got some deep
Man,
But I've
he
seen
really
some of his
does.
stuff on Facebook that he talked about, and he was talking about the solar system because he was talking to the other guy,
Charles
Michael
White.
Eric, no,
Oh.
the Michael Eric Dyson.
Mm,
the other
yeah, 'cause
physicist
this is
guy.
another man.
Yeah,
What's that other man?
Billy Carlson.
Yeah,
Billy
you told me about him too.
Yeah.
But he was like talking to this guy about
Mhm.
outer space and you know, the stars and all that stuff, like having a regular conversation with him, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
I said,
we got
Terrence
another
Howard, the
topic
actor?
for what D. Jones saying, yeah.
it was crazy though, man. But yeah, them
Flat
degrees,
Earth,
man, it's
yeah,
like
Earth.
On
I don't know who
that-
put
that
so much
note there,
importance on the degree,
I
but-
really give him so much.
Mhm.
He is so intelligent. I wish he would.
But he
act
never
on
rubbed that in though.
Yeah.
I wish he would.
That's why I said I don't hear men doing that.
I didn't
always
know
hear
about it
women
till
doing
Well,
last
that.
if
year.
he did a character close to himself like that, that'd be
Yeah.
phenomenal to see him do a
If he
movie.
was a
And, you know,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a Shelton.
the closest I've seen him act like he had some kind of authority like that is when he was working next to Iron Man,
Okay.
Oh, they-
and he was a colonel.
Yeah, they messed him up with that.
That was like the closest that he got to where he looked like he
Mhm.
was really who he was.
I wanted
But
to see
then they
him
even
in that
said that they
uniform,
was
man. Yeah, they
messing his money up,
Yeah,
so
they
he didn't
wanted to
come
pay him.
back to do like
Yeah.
the next Iron Man.
Yeah.
He
Because
asked
he
for
was
more
probably
money.
so damn smart. He was like, "No, man, I'm
Yeah.
just as talented, and I'm a draw too, just like Robert Downey Jr. Y'all should be
Mhm.
paying me too."
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
but I didn't
yeah,
realize
that part,
he
yeah.
was that smart though.
Yeah, he would have been perfect for the Iron Man.
Yeah.
He would have been perfect. Either that, or if they would have just considered him being Green Lantern.
In one of the other movies.
Yeah, Green Lantern.
Oh, for DC. That's DC, right?
Is
that a DC character?
They pretty much merged together.
That's Marvel too? Oh,
They-
okay. Yeah.
They do all the pretty much the same. But he could
He could
have
do
been.
any of that stuff,
Yeah.
though, man. But I gained a lot more respect for him, even though I had no problem with him before that. But when I found out that he was an astrophysicist too, I was like, damn, this man got everything. And he could play
Wow.
play instruments.
Instruments too, yeah.
Smart as hell, cool as hell, and got a damn, a degree
And what
that
I think,
big,
What I think the females don't realize that they need to realize when you rub your degree in people's face, just for the straight man, I think they're limiting the amount of men that's gonna deal with them. Because if you can imagine a female rubbing her degree and something like that, she get with a man that's like a construction worker or working fast food, he's gonna always be beneath her. So
She's
they
gonna talk down
be turned off
yeah,
by
they
that.
mess up their possibilities, and then if they get with another dude with a degree, they gonna bump heads with him.
Yeah.
They're gonna be trying to prove that they're above.
They're gonna be two alphas.
Yeah, so then when they say that they got a degree, I think they letting you know that they alpha females. You get what I'm saying? So they gotta be careful with just throwing that around. Let people find out how smart you are from just dealing with you,
Well, but
from hearing you talk.
Female can always be a beta to a male. Even if it's a beta male.
Regardless. It's supposed to be that way, but
even if it's a beta male.
it's some men are just shaped to just uplift women and look up to them just from brainwash or just, being raised that way. But women are always supposed to be beta to even a woman should be beta to a gay male. You know what I'm saying? Because just because of the fact that that's a man,
Still a male.
you're still beneath him. So it's just this new
I
society.
know some gay men that have beat women to the ground because they bucked with them.
Yeah.
And there was nobody.
A lot of women buck up to men. You gotta remember the gayest man. He still got man strength.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Forget that.
And
Just like they
Still
put them guys in the races what we was laughing at. No offense to nobody, but they put the what's it, the transgender in the girl sports?
Oh yeah. Was it boxing?
It was every goddamn thing.
It was something.
It was swimming. It was a lot.
I seen something where it was boxing or something, but the guy changed. Wait, did the guy change to a girl? The girl changed to a guy.
Okay, that's a different
But she was
one.
fighting a man.
See,
So it was like a man fighting a girl, but she had the sex change thing.
But
she was still really
Man,
like a woman inside. Man got her ass toe up.
I seen a woman that was supposed to be
A man.
that died. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Supposed to be a lesbian
Oh.
trying to fight a man.
Yeah.
And this was I thought it was a joke, but it was a real
fight.
televised show.
Yeah.
This man was whooping her ass.
Yeah. And she thought she was a man, but she found out
But I'm saying,
you're not really a man.
this is
now.
televised. It was really happening. I'm like, are they serious? I mean, he's whooping her ass.
Yeah. You want equal rights?
And this
There
the
you
thing.
go.
So to all of those transgenders out there that may be watching our show, no offense to each his own, whatever y'all want to do.
More
if
power.
they want to be included in female sports, then push for whatever you want. I'm in the corner eating popcorn watching the movie.
Okay.
But I think any sport that they put men that used to be men and they're not, and they're women now, I think they're gonna always win.
Yeah, of course they are. They were already built.
Yeah.
They already was
But
built.
to each
They
his
shouldn't even
own.
allow that.
No.
Yeah, I mean, to each his own. But I think
No matter how dainty.
Yeah.
he might be the most prissy in there.
That's just the outside.
But when it comes to swimming, look, he and that bitch
Okay.
He's swimming like a man.
The only thing I say is what a birth certificate is. I don't care how the lashes look, how long the wig. Caitlyn Jenner. I don't give a damn what Caitlyn Jenner look like. What did his birth certificate look like? He got a penis.
Yeah.
He's a man.
And
I
look,
don't care how much estrogen he took.
Look at all the things
Now
he
he
did
look
though.
like a woman.
As
He was a
Jenner.
tennis player?
Everything.
Yeah.
He was a track
Athlete, star
He
athlete.
ran track.
So
he did the
now
hurdles.
he's a
He
woman,
did power
but that don't mean you can do the woman's hurdles, but you gonna beat their ass every time.
Yeah.
Cause you was an athlete, male athlete, like
and got
that's
medals.
what you was born as.
Yeah,
you
got
know?
medals. Got gold medals.
So yeah, I don't agree with that. Like
No.
Yeah, because
you can't change sexes and then like
But
compete
if-
in that
No.
sex. Like
But if whoever,
that ain't
for
even
what,
fair.
you know, if that's what they
Yeah, if you
feel,
wanna try.
I'm in the corner eating popcorn watching
Okay.
the movies, so yeah. But I want to bring this up. I don't know the people's names, but Kevin know what I'm talking about. In the Seattle, the SeaTac airport, you was talking about racing one of y'all.
Yes.
So Afro-American Native female who was a big track and field star is with her Afro-American Native man who's a big track and field star. They was at odds with each other, whatever.
At the
checkpoint at the airport,
Oh,
she put
in a
hands
fight.
on him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She put hands on him.
Was it people called
The
TSA?
TSA. They subdued her. They arrested her basically to make it all. Yeah.
The man,
She
woman.
was attacking him.
No. This was a real woman. It
Okay.
was
She was
Oh, they arrested the woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine
Oh.
a couple together of our race, our descent.
Yeah.
They
They
had
both ran
odds.
track and field
She mad
Okay.
at him, but with all of her anger and everything, she can't keep her hands to herself.
at the airport.
So that's gonna be another
Oh.
topic of women, because you said something about women that buck up at men.
Mhm.
So she fighting him. She's, I'm gonna say, brutally attacking him at the airport, and the police, everybody, they got him there arrested.
They're witnessing her attacking
I'll
him.
send you
Wait a
that
minute.
video.
That
I'm
recently
saying the
happened.
names.
I don't
say
know.
their name?
We can say the name
Don't
because it's
know
out
their
in the
names, though.
public.
I think
but-
that's Sha'Carri Richardson,
okay.
the black lady that just won the She won a bunch of Olympic
I don't know her
medals.
name, but yeah.
I think that's who y'all talking about because
Yeah.
I seen that on social media.
This
She was
is the
fighting her
crazy
boyfriend
thing.
in
Yeah,
the
at the
airport,
airport, that's
or
it.
ex now maybe.
I
don't know
think
what
he's
he is
still
now.
with it. After
Yeah,
seeing
he's
him
still
talk, he
with
ain't
it.
going.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was the girl that everybody was talking about, and she got disqualified at one point for smoking
For
weed.
drugs. That's the same person.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
So-
she was like her grandma just passed, so she had to smoke to get
Yeah.
through that. But then they
I
suspended
understand
her.
that.
They let her come back, and I think she ended up winning something. But yeah, I think that was her though. Same girl.
Yeah,
Sha'Carri
that what
Richardson.
you just said. That was the because it was a suspension or something before.
Yeah.
But this the thing I'm gonna say in the
Sorry to hear that about her
comments.
grandmother.
Yeah.
In the comments, and there's videos been posted from women of Afro-American Native descent. They rooting her on, oh yeah, that bitch got hands. Oh, I bet he
For
got out.
real?
You know, they rooting it on. They said
In a bad
everything
way,
to back
not the
her up.
positive.
in a
And I
bad
saw
way.
that video. She
Yeah.
was pushing him the whole time.
So
It
the
was
crazy
sad to
thing
watch,
about it-
because he was trying to get away.
This the crazy
That's
thing
what
about
she
It
it.
was like,
Yeah, that's a
What
TSA.
if it was the
talking.
other way around and he was
his
doing
ass
that to
would've
her?
been
Oh yeah.
Man,
They would have
jail.
tackled him
they
down.
would
been
have
in
threw
jail.
the book at
Yeah,
him.
they would have beat his ass.
He's
Yeah.
in jail right
So
now.
that's the
And
part of
handcuffs him, took him to jail.
what you see society is not balanced for women
Yeah.
to be
Oh,
able
so
to
everybody's
back
on
up
her side?
that. The women are.
Saying, get him, girl.
The
You
women,
should
yeah.
beat his
Talking
ass.
she got hands and they
So
said
why
he
you
better not
want-
make
why
her
you
mad
promote
no more.
fighting, though?
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's the
Yes.
imbalance. But when I seen his interview in front of the cameras, I don't know
Yeah, I
who
haven't
he
seen that
is. And he basically said that he didn't see no reason for them to arrest her. Just he made up a lot of excuses for her that I don't
Yeah.
think you were attacked, you were brutalized. Had you done that to her, I don't know
Yeah.
if she would have did the same thing for you. I think she would have played victim.
But you know what that is, though. He just in love with her, whatever. But you know,
Or maybe he
we
might
do
think he gonna
stupid
lose
shit
his.
like that when we in love with somebody.
Or if he go against her, he might lose his Afro-American Native female black fan base. You get what I'm saying?
Maybe.
The ones that love, oh no, he did her like that.
Yeah.
And this what the
he
women
was a
said to
track star,
him.
too.
That's right. You better take up for your queen. Don't let nobody. They taking up for him because he's submitting to her
So,
behavior. It's really,
Yeah.
it's confusing.
Instead of him saying that, okay, she could have handled it differently, or she
Yeah.
could have waited till we got in our own,
He make an
privacy.
excuse because it's like
Yeah.
she's the star too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's a
You
star.
know, she's the popular one, but
Yeah.
I don't know like who this guy
Yeah.
is, but I know like everybody was talking about her
Wow.
in the Olympics this year.
But he
like she was
praised
one of
her.
the big names
Yeah.
that everybody wanted to win, and I guess because she was African American or whatever, but still it was like everybody was talking about her like through the whole Olympics. So
And
I'm
what
thinking
I
it might be
seen-
one of them cases of like she's the
Yeah.
the star in the relationship, so he trying to protect her and.
He should have. What I think he probably shouldn't have said nothing at all.
At all, that's
he shouldn't have
exactly-
gave no
he
interview.
shouldn't have
You
gave-
know what I'm saying? He should have said no
No
comment.
comment and kept it moving.
Somebody
Because
probably
it's-
made him talk though.
If she doing that to him in public, can you imagine when they at home and she get pissed off?
Cause you gotta be comfortable to do shit like
Yeah.
that.
But
So-
see, here's the
Especially
thing.
in public.
Now that she's not been arrested for it, if anything come up now in the future, they know
It's gonna
she's
get worse.
very aggressive.
Yeah. And
So,
there's a lot of women
that's
like
not
that.
good, yeah.
There's a lot of women. Every woman that backed her up, they got that inside of them where they'll
Yeah.
buck up to a man because they mad.
And it was a lot of them. You said.
Yeah.
I ain't seen none of them comments.
Anywhere that video
Cause I
has
was gonna
been
say that's
played,
scary.
go
If it was
read
a
in
lot
the
of them
comments. Yes.
siding with her, that's all the women that we talking about tonight.
Not only
like,
comments,
with the problems.
Not only comments, some women have taken time to make videos of them sitting in their kitchen or cooking that. That's right. Don't let no nigga this and that. I'm like, she is wrong. How can you back up that?
And see, I need to know who they are
Man,
so I
where's
can
their
stay away from there.
professionalism? Because
Yeah.
she's still supposed to be representing
America.
a track star. She's supposed
America.
To
USA, exactly.
be, yeah. That's not. That's.
I didn't mean to bring that in, but we started talking about women bucking up at men and stuff, and that just popped in my head. But I don't know who she is. I don't know who he is. I know it came up in my timeline, and when I indulged in the story, I'm like, wait, this is not right.
But she big though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he would have been thrown under the bus. He would have been ran over by a fucking Greyhound bus. Had it been the other way around,
He would have been
everybody
beat
would
down.
have jumped on him. TSA,
Yeah,
other customers.
He
I
would've
know
been
you ain't
beat
beating on no black queen.
Yeah. Can I say something off of that?
Queen.
I know I'm on the run. Probably the
Go
quick.
ahead, shoot.
Everybody cannot call all these Afro-American Native women queens. If you understand the whole thing about being a queen, you have this many queens. Everybody else is a part of the kingdom. That's what another confusion is taking place when they calling every woman a queen. Maybe you're a queen of your household where you live at, but when you step out in the regular world, you're a female like all the other females. Every male is not going to bow down to you like your sons and your husbands and your brothers or your nephew. Every male in the world is not going to do that because first of all, they don't know you. So it gets confusing. And going from queen to princess, all of these people that are raising their daughters to be princesses, what I gotta say is that you're setting them up for a bunch of bad stuff in the future because once you done spoiled them to the maximum and they get out there in the world and they expect men to do them how daddy did them, it might not balance out right. It turns into what she looks like a brat. You get what I'm saying? So they gotta be careful when they're raising these princesses. I know you cherish and you love and you adorn your daughter, but you have to think about the fact that she's gonna become older one day, and this whole lifestyle that you raising her in, this is what she's gonna look for from men in the world, and it's confusing.
She's gonna be let down a lot.
Yeah, she's gonna go through a bunch of badness. I think you just gotta treat her like a regular little girl. Everybody call that girl a princess, and it's like it's messing them up.
What's so one-sided about that is, do you hear that anybody treating their sons like kings?
Yeah, I never hear
princes?
nobody say, "Oh, that's my little prince right there." That's I don't never hear it. So that go back to that thing
Never
you was
heard
talking
that.
about. This society is just really screwed up.
Because if that was the case, we would be protecting our little boys to no end.
Yeah,
like we protect
the little girls.
Right.
And I think
but
they
unfortunately, little boys getting shot, killed, beat
killing
up.
each other, selling drugs.
So yeah, you're right about that. We
crazy.
need to be calling them kings, but unfortunately,
it's crazy. But when you say that queen, I'm like, oh, because we know our conversations go all over the place. But every woman is not a queen. And that guy, Umar Johnson, he calls it, oh, my beautiful black queen. And I don't think he should do that. I don't think he should
That's where they get it from, I think.
Because you pedestalize all of them, and it's just...
you know what his profession is.
He's a good talker.
What?
And that's one man that I...
shrink,
that's
one
like
man,
a coach, a motivation.
He throws up his college degrees. That's one man, because I told you I don't see that from my old man. I see that from him. He throws up,
He's a doctor, right? You talking about Dr. Umar?
They put doctor in front of it, but
right?
I don't know. But I think he got 2 degrees.
See, I wasn't sure what his profession was.
I think he's
something in psychology.
Psychology or psychiatrist. He's somewhere does.
But that's a man that I've seen throw his degrees in the air like how
that's
women
why
do.
He does that. Notice when he says something, he said 3 or 4 times.
He repeat it so it can burn in your brain.
Makes you think, make you hear it.
But he calls all the women queens, and it's just crazy. But I think people need to be careful with that. And women, when they call you a queen, you need to know that you're a queen of your household. If it's you living by yourself, you just like a regular woman. Because when they pedestalize them, you got to keep on bowing down to them every time they come in your midst.
Because if everybody was kings and queens, where are the common people?
Right.
Exactly.
You know?
If everybody want to be the chief, we're the regular Indians.
A town
everybody can't be the chief. Yeah.
With all chiefs, exactly.
Yeah. So it's just crazy.
It won't run right.
No.
If everybody's
you have
in charge.
no warriors.
Yeah.
You have no.
Somebody got to work.
Clergy people. You have.
Gotta have workers. Regular workers. Yeah.
So,
everybody can't be in charge.
No.
It's crazy, but I don't know, man. But yeah, they gotta be careful raising these little girls to be princesses because they setting them up for some pain in the long run. They're setting them up. Shit is crazy.
Yeah, hopefully they talking to them though. That's why
I
we here.
think, they need to raise them up like
The
regular little
dialogue has to be
kids.
brought up.
Yeah.
They need to let them, when their shoestrings ain't tied and little snotty nose. You know how we came up, like their face might be, let them be kids. Don't.
So a lot of that have to
Pedestal
come back.
these
They
kids.
change, and then also the way this whole program and everything's got to go back to what really works. And the old
Somehow.
things
Gotta
work.
hit rewind.
Yeah.
Somehow, man.
But this new
I
stuff.
mean, just by talking,
Because
again,
you can't keep putting these kids in their own environment, let them just do what they want to do and have no guidance. Excuse me.
And they say the kids these days don't even play outside anymore.
They don't.
They be,
And
on
you look
computers
at
and
most
stuff.
of these kids. Look at the way their structure, their bodies are. They don't even have.
They're not physically active.
No, some of these kids are built really. When we were small. These kids are beyond small.
Cause we used to run, we used to climb trees, we used
Jump
to
off,
swim.
flip off of the
We
house.
were using muscles.
Stay
Yeah.
outside,
We
man.
used to
Yeah.
go swimming every summer, and sometimes during the year we climb the fence and go swimming when the parks was closed.
I remember all that, man.
Yeah,
So I think if you
flipping
guys,
off of the top of the
We
house
stayed
onto
outside.
mattresses.
yep, I had them dirty mattresses. Don't
Yeah,
know
all
who
the
mattresses
crazy
on.
things
We
we
had
did
them
with our
back
bike.
flipping and shit.
Yeah, flipping with our bikes.
And I was finna say, don't forget bike riding, boy.
Yeah.
Riding bikes.
That was the biggest thing.
Just
Once I got
turning
my bike
corners.
at like 10 or
Now
11,
everything they got
I
has a
stayed
motor to
going,
it.
boy.
Yeah.
They
The
took away
scooters
from
got
them.
motors. Cause we
Everything
did
got a
kick
motor
and
to it.
go.
They don't.
We had
the
that.
real kick
Kick and
and go.
go. Yeah.
Everything's got a motor on it.
Yeah.
You know.
So they not using their
Making them
muscles.
Nothing. It's like they. Oh, what was that? Wiley.
I thought about that. All the people were sitting in the things just
All of them
pressing.
was fat.
Yeah, they were pressing. They were just pressing like that was way before its
Yeah,
time.
for its time.
That was you seen that before?
And then they were all big.
Listen,
By that little
They didn't know how
robot
to
called
walk.
Wally. It was like a glimpse into the future of what's going on now.
Something
But
happened to Earth where they was on a ship and they was just out in the ship, just going and flying around in space.
and everybody
And
had
then
just got so out of shape
they
that
were
they were
sitting-
sitting in chairs and they was on their phones hitting
Oh,
like
no, I
yeah,
didn't
it
see
was
that.
okay.
Oh.
But
I'll
they were
send you a link to that.
they were sending drones back and forth to Earth to see if Earth was if plants were growing back on
If it was
Earth.
habitable.
Yeah.
And that's what That's what Wally was so crazy about that plant.
Yeah, one plant grew. It was just crazy, but that was we seen that one in 2001.
Something like yeah.
It's really old. It's really old.
What
But
was
it's
it?
called
Seen that.
WALL, then the dot, then E, Wally. But yeah,
It was good, really good. It was
But
more
what
of an
they were
adult
showing
movie
there,
than
it kind of
kids.
is going on
Yeah.
right now. That
Yeah.
shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Dang.
But that's what it's like.
Yeah, I thought about that
That's
when we was
true,
talking
They
about that.
took all the physical stuff out,
Yeah. It's
And
all
everything-
electronics
everything's
now,
up.
man.
and that's not good. That's definitely not good. And then like and like when the little boys be at the Kroger's and Walmart's trying to sell you, trying to get you to give them money for their football trips and all this stuff. Look how they dress. They got on house shoes.
Yeah.
You know, they got on house shoes, all those Crocs.
Some of them have bonnets on. And
Man.
no offense to
Yeah.
the bonnet world.
But some of them have Crocs on and house shoes.
Yeah.
I'm like, how are you playing
Yeah, be more
football?
presentable.
Yeah, how are you playing?
Yeah.
You supposed to be a football player. You supposed to be rugged. You ain't supposed to have no.
That's what I
prissy-
say. A lot of men
prissy
now,
little boy.
everybody cute. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
you supposed to be a football player.
Yeah.
Football players back in the days were rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would never catch no football player in his mother's house shoes, or his sister's house shoes, or his
Oh, yeah.
girlfriend's house shoes. And that's what these
But
little-
to each his own,
Yeah.
it's just a thing to talk about. But
It
yeah,
is.
It was wild.
For sure.
But yeah, when we was talking about Umar John, he the only man I done heard throwing his college degrees up. The only man, like, that was crazy. I think that's the only man, because besides you telling me today, you lived your life like regular D. Jones. I ain't know nothing of the,
But yeah, man.
So I think that's how it's supposed to be. You
I
get
didn't
what
know
I'm
you
saying?
studied criminology.
Yeah.
That's how it's
That's
supposed to be.
Very tight. I
That's what I
actually could
was
see
interested
you
in.
being in the CSI.
That's what I was interested in, kind of out of high school, like
So you get props for that for not advertising.
kind of
man.
before I went in the military. That's kind of what I wanted to do, though, man.
So you were almost halfway there. You went to the military. You just didn't go.
That's
be a
why I
cop.
said I probably. Now I don't know how
Being in the
successful I
military,
would have
actually,
been
to
at
me,
the CSI
It's
stuff.
higher than a
So let me
cop.
ask you this: what made you not want to be a police?
I didn't want to risk my life
You
just
already did,
for no
man.
reason.
Oh, but you already did.
And-
What, you was in the army?
No, but I think I told the teacher I didn't want to get shot. I think that was the main reason. I was like, no, I ain't finna be no cop because I didn't want to get shot for no reason. And then it's like, to be a cop, you got to be willing to get shot every day.
Wow. Yeah. That's
Like,
true.
that's your job. Like, and then people hate you
'Cause you're a
already.
What was you? What branch were you in? The army?
Army.
Damn. Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, when he said that, man, I was. But no, you ain't really endangering your life in the army. Not when I was in, because it wasn't wartime
Well, I
and shit.
said, yeah,
You know,
but
back
when the
then
war-
it was just a
when-
job. You
when the
know,
war
I mean,
broke
I was working in the office. Shit, my job was admin. So I was doing I'm typing up award letters and I'm doing plaques. I'm doing like all the administrative stuff. Like if the soldiers get a promotion or they get an award, I'm the one that's typing it up.
Yeah.
And I'm doing all that shit. You know, besides going to the field for maybe 2 days, you know, that's like the roughest it got. You know, when we had to sleep outside. Now I hate that shit now. Sleeping outside in a little sleeping bag and it's about -10.
Damn.
That was like the roughest part of the army. But other than that, you know, I don't know what made me interested in doing the CSI stuff. I don't know. I guess I thought it was just gonna be interesting to try to do something like that. And to me, it seemed like criminal justice was kind of easy.
Man, my brother had me doing stuff like that. I
Yeah.
come home from school,
What? Doing what?
like see, like I had to be like I had to figure out what happened to this
forensics.
person.
Oh
forensics.
yeah.
I come in from school, I come into his room, the room is messed up, he's already laid out, so I gotta figure out what happened
Oh,
to this.
for real?
Yeah, he used to every day.
Oh, that was innovative. Damn.
It was. He was before his time doing that too. Because
Yeah.
nobody ever CSI, wasn't even one show called CSI.
Yeah.
There was nothing even called CSI or anything like that. But I had to come in and figure out what happened to this person
You said it
before.
was like that Clue game or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to retrace this person's steps,
Yeah.
and then I find
I
out.
think that would have been interesting to me though, like doing that. I don't
See,
know, because
what-
I don't know
how
one of y'all just said I could probably do that. I think I could have did that
I said,
kept trying to do it.
I can see you doing
I
that.
think I could have did that though,
Yeah.
because I like to try to figure out, and I don't get. Well, I don't know if I didn't get mad back then though, but I don't think I would be like angry under pressure. I'm trying to think, because I was gonna say I'm calm. I'm calm now,
Yeah.
but I think back then though I was still kind of mellow, laid back. So I'd be the type that somebody could be like, okay, go investigate this area, and I wouldn't be like, oh shit, man, I already did that. You know, I'd be like, okay, let me make sure, you know, I didn't miss no steps, you know, and
Yeah.
dusting shit
Yeah.
and doing all that. Like, I think I would have been interested in doing that, but
It take a patience, I guess.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
definitely would want that person caught. I wouldn't want to let it go. I would stay on it till I would.
Consistent.
I would want that
Like
person caught.
Columbo.
Yeah.
You seen Columbo before?
Yeah, I watched a couple of them. I didn't really
Oh
watch
man, you
love-
gotta
My
see
mom
Columbo.
watched it, really.
Yeah, I grew
Yeah.
up on Columbo.
I remember her watching
I
it.
love
Columbo ain't no effing.
Because, you know, back then it wasn't a bunch of channels, so.
Yeah, that was the
Oh,
best
I remember
crime
seeing
show
that
they ever.
shit.
He fit. Peter Falk fit that role so good.
Oh, yeah, I
It couldn't
remember
have
the
been.
show.
Oh, yeah, that was like the best crime show
I
it
think
was.
both my
And you
parents
can tell
watched
who
it.
the bad person is because he buddy right up to them. He
Yeah,
be
how
knocking at their
that
door.
thing-
What
how
are you eating
that
for breakfast today? Can I come in?
How
I'm
that
okay,
the
that's
whole
the bad
time.
person. Yeah, he hound them and like get under their
And
skin.
one more thing.
Yeah, he'll be walking out their door, he'll turn around.
That's how he gets you.
Yeah.
and come right back
He asked that
in.
one more question.
Pull his notepad out. So at 3 o'clock, what did you say you worked?
Okay.
Columbo is the
Oh,
bomb
yeah.
though.
Nah, I remember my parents watching that stuff.
There was
But
no
yeah,
show.
man.
If they ever redo a show, they need to redo that.
Columbo, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who would play him, but yeah,
I don't
They
know
that
got
who
so
was
many
playing
crime
either.
shows now, though, man. They might already did it.
he was a one of a kind.
Yeah, he was.
There's
His
so many
role,
shows, and I remember
the
Murder,
Mina.
She Wrote.
Angela
My
My
Lansbury.
mom used to tear that up, too.
I didn't see
I
a
used to
lot
always
of
see that on
those.
TV.
Yeah, I really didn't like.
My grandma used to watch that. I didn't
Yeah.
really see a lot.
Matlock was pretty good.
And my mom watched that, too.
I seen some Matlock. Bro. You know what I do like? The one that said "Don't."
Now, that's
Not CSI.
I watched
Law and Order.
Oh, Law and Order. Yeah,
Law and Order
all of
is
those.
yeah, that's addictive.
Yeah,
There's so
they-
many on though, man.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
all of those were
There's
good.
so many crime shows on
The
now.
guy the big guy that played his Kingpin on Daredevil. You ever seen the show Daredevil?
Yeah. Oh, we talking about the big dude.
Yeah. He was
forgot
on
his
that
name.
crime,
Law
like
and Order.
Law and Order.
He was
the
a
smart one.
he was a lawyer.
No, he was a cop.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
detective. He was
Oh, I think I know
really
who you're talking
smart.
about.
He was like
Was he also in Beetlejuice?
no.
Or am I thinking about the other guy?
I'm like, who could be?
Because in Beetlejuice, the dude played the bug.
With the little head.
No, he
No,
played
no,
he
that's-
played the big old roach thing.
In
They
Beetlejuice?
came from outer space.
Men in Black.
No, you talking about
No.
Men in Black.
That what I said.
Beetlejuice.
Oh, I said Beetlejuice. I
Yeah.
meant Men in Black.
Okay.
Oh
with
no,
you, I'm
that's
with
not.
you.
He kind
I'm
of looked
with
like.
you.
Yeah, he kind of looked like him, but that's
I
not.
don't know where
you know,
Beetlejuice came from. That's
Beetlejuice
why you
got
said
that
little
little
head.
head, yeah.
He kind of looked like.
I
that
know
guy,
first
but
I was
that's
like,
not
what the
him.
hell you talking about? I'm talking about a big old roach
Yeah,
with
that's
a
not the
little
same
head.
guy. Yeah.
Oh, my bad, y'all.
Yeah, that's not the same
That's
guy.
Damn cookie. I had a sugar rush. Vegan cookies good, y'all, but they make you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
he
can't
kinda looked like him, but
advertise.
that's not the same guy.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
And you ever
Men in
seen
Black, yeah.
Daredevil? He's the one that played his Kingpin in
Now
Daredevil.
that I can't remember Daredevil.
Yeah, I
like,
can't
Yeah, we saw that a long time ago. I forgot what
Because I
was
watched
his name.
Daredevil, yeah.
I remember seeing
But
that.
yeah.
And we had the video game to it too.
Yeah.
And I
Oh.
cannot remember that. Like,
But
yeah.
that, he was. I like his character too because he was real smart, and he also get in people's head.
Yeah.
How he
Ask
try
him that
to.
one more question. Now, where
Yeah.
did you say you were yesterday at 2?
One time, yeah,
Yeah.
like, ah.
I thought you were at work. Now you said.
Yeah, he get in
Catch
their
you in a
head and
lie.
mess them up.
Yeah, Columbo is deep on.
Yeah.
Now I watched that with my grandma a lot. Columbo, yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we on what topic? Oh, we still on the college degree. This was something that popped in my head when we was in the heat of the conversation because you was talking about memorization.
Mhm.
Okay,
Test.
so yeah, so the thing
A bunch of
about
tests.
when you watch Jeopardy, and I'm not down talking to contestants on there, but it's all about who can remember what the most.
I like Jeopardy too.
Yeah, I love Jeopardy, but when you look at it,
It's
you're like,
memorization.
okay, yeah, technically, they're not smarter than you.
And that's what I was finna say.
They
You're
can
not saying
remember
that they're
more.
real smart.
Yeah,
They just remembered
that's what it,
all the
yeah.
answers. And
So-
you know what that made me think of? It wasn't a behind the scenes thing, but White Men Can't Jump.
Yo, the basketball.
In that movie,
Yeah. With,
Yeah,
what's his
Rosie
name?
Perez
yeah,
was auditioning
on
for
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You
Yeah,
remember you just
say the
studying.
jar of the money up. She was
Yeah.
saying money in the
Yeah,
jar. Yeah.
but yeah, you just studied.
She
And
was
you know, she
soaking
was from
up.
the project.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
she had a job. She might have just like been on the street and then moved in with somebody, but she wasn't really smart. But she memorized
She was
all this
soaking up,
stuff
and she went
that
on
Jeopardy
there
sent
and-
her.
Yeah.
Study all these questions,
Yeah.
and that's how she started moving up more and more in Jeopardy. But yeah,
Wow.
like you was, I didn't mean to cut you
I
off.
No,
remember
you're
that.
right about
Yeah.
the memorization part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because I done ran across some people that was like, you know, they used their degree like a, you know,
Yeah.
like a shield or some shit,
It's just
or like
a piece of
Superman's
paper.
cape.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, no, dude, you ain't got no special powers just because you
finished
memorized a bunch of
program.
tests,
Yeah.
and then they give you this diploma.
Yeah.
That just means you finished all the tests in school. That don't make you like a better person than me.
Anybody
If that's what
else.
you're trying to
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
like you're better than me because you got a doctorate
Yeah. It's confusing.
or a PhD. It's like,
confusing.
you know.
And that's videos we see, oh, a black man is scared of educated black women. I'm like, okay, well, y'all put this
Yeah.
educated in there. That's kind of throwing me off.
Yeah, but then I just
what do
say,
you know
Because
more?
what about an educated black man?
But I'm saying, even the word
I was gonna
educated.
say, look at Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
And I never knew he had no degree. I thought he was just an actor.
I did too.
And that's
I never-
all he did was act.
Till I saw his first,
This dude
first
was really
what
smart.
would you call those little clips?
Skits.
First little skit, the first one I saw with him talking about the tree of life and his
Yeah, man.
his
He get deep, man.
analogy on stuff. Like what?
He
I-
say so much stuff, you forget
Yeah.
he a damn actor.
I
I'm
was
like, this
like,
dude was in
Terrence Howard.
this dude was skinny black and whooped that trick.
Oh,
And
yeah.
this dude's an astrophysicist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's the same guy?
Yeah.
Like, man. Range, man. You talking about
Was
range.
that him and Queen and Slim? Was he her uncle?
No.
No, that wasn't him.
No.
Okay.
That was
I
him.
know
He played
him
him-
from something
He
else.
played the movie that light skinned woman that's in one of the not a criminal intent. but she was a captain or something in a crime show. He played a movie with her that was like a country movie. He was like a country boy in that, but he was like her husband.
Okay, I'm gonna have to come up with that. But I know he did playing this swimming when he was teaching the kids how to swim.
That was him and Bernie Mac.
I remember that.
I can't remember the name of that. But
It was about it was a true story, based on a true story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I say he got a wide range, man.
He does.
Good ass actor.
But y'all never heard him mention nothing about it.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
It's crazy, man.
It's amazing. So is y'all next topic?
What was the next topic?
Yeah.
So we
Next
knocked out
to-
2, right?
We not out too. So discussion on health, appetites, vegan, vegetarian, fruitarian, pescatarian, meat eaters, etc., etc., etc. And the other one was on returning back to work after experiencing a family crisis.
Let's get on that one.
Okay.
Returning back to work. Okay, see, now this is what gets me with this. Excuse me. They got things set up for a woman that's having a baby. Now they also had that a long time ago, but nobody really
We
knew
just
about
found
it.
out, yeah.
That they also had it for the men.
For men. Did you
For
know
women.
that?
Oh, maternity leave.
Yeah.
Paternity leave.
Paternity leave.
Yeah, did you know that?
No.
They had it for men. For
Yeah.
nobody.
I didn't know men
But
get
nobody
it.
was
I didn't know
pushing
men
it.
ever got it.
Let me tell you
Yes,
something.
nobody was pushing it.
Yeah.
But it's always been there, but nobody was pushing it.
I know of a situation of somebody that just had a baby. The mom been off, since she's been pregnant, and then she gets to be off all the way until November, and so does the dad. They had the baby, maybe the baby is about 2 months old now, and they get to be off all the way until November.
About
The
6
man
months.
too. And what he told me, there's billions and billions of dollars that's on hold for the men to use on paternity
What?
leave. Yeah.
It's been there
that was
for-
my first time
It's
hearing
been
that.
there forever, but men didn't know
We
about
did-
it.
yeah.
And nobody
But
was telling the men.
I think the Caucasian Anglo men knew.
They probably,
Yeah.
nobody was telling the
wouldn't be
men, at least the African
Was
American.
that right there?
No, that was a
Might
bump.
have been you.
I heard.
Oh,
Wow.
you didn't bump nothing?
Nobody was telling
Probably was a
the
father.
Native American African men that.
About that.
But it's been there like that
Sure
for
didn't know
years,
that,
but they never said it.
And when you think about the dynamics of raising a child, usually with our race, when a child is born, that dad starts working his ass off. That dad starts working his ass off harder. He might pick up a second job, and the mom is usually there with the baby. The dad is supposed to be there too. You get what I'm saying?
Help and raise the
And
baby.
Yeah.
especially if it's a male
Them
child.
developmental years, they need
Yes.
both of the
They need
parents.
both.
Yeah.
If you want the baby to
Yep.
get used to
Yeah,
it.
for some reason, the way society has had it, that man get out there and go,
They have to do.
he go push in
Yeah.
harder. And it need to be a family thing where that kid's getting both
Both parents.
energies.
I'm trying to
from
think
both
of who
parents.
did that. I don't know if that was society that just, whoever society is, that just said the man got to keep working no matter what.
Now the thing, I want to make a point with that is, that's bringing life into the world, and that new life does need that nourishment from both parents.
Yeah.
Now, on the other side of that, when you lose life, why is it that you only get 3 days to
Bereavement.
over your loved
I
one,
used to wonder that too.
and then you have to just jump back
You
in
gotta snap back
just like that in 3 days?
Yeah. How
3
come
days, and then
that's
some
not-
jobs don't even give you the 3 days.
Yeah.
So you're lucky to find a job that will give you 3 days. That to me is so cold.
Yeah.
That is so cold.
It's kinda backwards.
Yeah, it really is. Because not only do you need time to adjust your heart and your mind and your spirit to move on, you got to help other people.
Yeah.
And if you're not doing that, you're just walking around with all this build up of losing somebody and you already know, okay,
Mental.
this job is not going to care about what my mind really is.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to focus myself, and I got to build myself back up to go face these people and do my job so I can keep a living. That is really cold for society.
Maybe they should give somebody 30 days bereavement, like a whole
It
month.
should-
Yeah.
it
I was
should
gonna
be.
say you
And-
probably need more time
Yeah.
And
for death than for life. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know,
Because
at least with life, you
you
just trying
had
to get the
something
baby
new.
used to seeing
and not
it.
only that,
So
you had
with
a
death,
good,
it's
you had a
like,
good
you
time
gotta-
making that life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just like you had a good time with that person in that
Yeah.
life, and now you done lost them.
So you probably need some more time
Yeah.
to
So
bereave. Yeah.
that shows you. I don't know if it's just America. I don't know if any other country does it differently.
I don't know either.
It seems kind of numb. You know how you
Yeah, it's
gotta
cold.
bounce back into
It's
you
cold.
know,
It's
yeah.
really cold.
Cause when you go back, your coworkers gonna be in your face. You know,
Because
they gonna
having-
remind you.
Keep asking you how you doing
it's gonna
every
be
day.
all right, brother.
You all
Just
right?
yeah,
You all
yeah.
90% of the companies I worked when I was coming up, the first thing you hear is if you're a family-oriented person.
Yeah.
They want to know if you're a family-oriented person or you're Catholic. Those used to be the big two main questions any job would want to know when I was young, between 17 and 25, when I would get a job. They want to know if you're family-oriented.
And they don't ask that no more, do they?
They don't. They really don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they want,
'Cause I knew that's what you was getting at. They don't even
So
care.
a lot of them not even for family.
Even family oriented now. They just like, can you do the job? Can you be here Monday through Friday? Some weekends? Yes or no. That's it. Don't care if you got 2 kids, autistic, handicapped, or whatever, you know?
But those used to be the main questions that used to be pushed.
Yeah.
And then you think about it now, you know, like, wow, why did it take so long for that question to even be asked?
Yeah.
About, you know, you got to get yourself back together. And in some unfortunate events, you might lose more than one person. You know, some people have a whole family die in an accident. You know,
Cause
like,
you lost your mom and your brother in a week
2 weeks
apart.
apart.
Yeah.
2 weeks apart, and then I had to go back to work. And then on top of that, not only did I have to go back to work, the second funeral, they called my house, my family house, to make sure I was in line about
the funeral.
I lost my mother 1 week. The next week I lost my brother, and they called this job called my family house while we were grieving and together, and they heard everybody in the background cursing them out.
Now,
And then they sent flowers.
forgive me for asking this. What was the type of question that they asked to make sure that somebody really died?
That's what they asked.
Oh,
Was I at a funeral?
are you really at a funeral?
Yeah.
That was the question?
That's crazy.
Was I at a funeral?
Damn, how can you lie though?
Yeah, that'd be
What would you say? Oh no, I'm at the store.
That'd be a bad.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to lie. Like, how would you
we
lie?
really had a family
Damn.
reunion, you know what I'm saying?
How do you lie about that, man?
Because they had to give me 6 days for bereavements.
That's
Most
the second
companies,
one.
that was the second one. Most companies, they give you 3 days. So
but
you
you
done
got
lost one,
6.
and then the next week you done lost somebody else. So now we're giving you, now we're giving you 6
So
days.
they just gave you extra days because of your situation.
They had to.
You had 2 in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
That's his immediate family, so yeah.
Dang.
mother and brother.
It's crazy how the system
Sad,
is.
man. And I was gonna say these corporations is just greedy, man.
I bet you if it happened to the
They use
higher
the
up,
hell out
they're
of
gonna
you.
do what
Oh,
they
they
need
gonna
to
take
do.
their
The
time.
chairman and the,
Well, you know the higher up can disappear.
Yeah.
They be playing golf
they
and
might be
shit
gone
anyway.
for 6 months.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
be working every day.
Okay, I got to dress
Yeah.
now.
Oh,
I'll
they
be
might
right
need to
back.
go. She might need to go out too.
Gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah. She said, "You hear me now?" But yeah, he had that on his mind when we was coming up with topics. He was like, "Yo, we need to talk about people that got to return right back to work after a family crisis."
Yeah.
And that creates an imbalance as far as like when you go back to work, you got a heavy load on your heart. And you already know how it is with working with people. You got your a-holes there.
Yeah.
So that's how, somebody's snapping and
That's what I was just thinking
you know what I'm
too.
saying?
Because if that one person say one wrong thing,
Yeah.
when you come back to work, now you already upset.
And then they might already have a bad built up energy with that person before the family member even died. That probably was that thorn in their side. And they like, you know what? I had it.
You know what I wonder though? Like after somebody got a bereaved, I wonder how long they last at the job, or do they usually end up quitting because
That's
they
a
can't
good
handle it?
question. That's a good question.
Because I ain't never known anybody though that had to go through bereavement like that.
Because to me, that's the company showing you that they kind of showing you they don't really care about you like that. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I said they just greedy. They want your labor, they
Mm-hmm.
want your time, but then it's like when you need time off, they act like it's gonna break the bank.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, bro, you got millions of dollars. Like, you can let me off, for a few days. But like I said, I think bereavement should probably be, I don't know if I should say it should be as long as paternity leave, but it need to be a minute too.
Yeah, so you can get
because it's death. You know, you didn't bring new life into the world, and you're celebrating.
Yeah.
You lost something real important to you. So it's like I'm gonna need 2 months.
You got to readjust your life
at least, because 3 days, but I'm still coming to work mad as hell and sad and depressed and all kind of shit. So it's like, you know, and I've been fortunate enough to not have to encounter that because I haven't had anybody pass while I was at a job. Usually when somebody passed, it's weird though, because I'm usually not working no damn job when something happens to somebody, but all of my family's in Texas. So I done missed quite a few funerals because it's like, I can't come to Texas, y'all. I don't know what to tell you. I went one time, you know, God bless my cousin, because her sister passed, and she brought me up there because that cousin was my favorite, and I was her favorite cousin. So her sister was like, you gotta get here, and I was like, oh man, you know, I gotta go to work, but I can get some days off, but it's like, I can't afford to get up there. And she was like, go see how much a rental car is and let me know.
Wow, she wanted you there.
Bruh, I went to the rental car place, found a little semi-sized truck, not a semi-truck, but like a
something for
4 or
traveling.
5 person half truck or whatever, and sent her the estimate of it, and in my cash app was in 5 minutes.
Wow.
This shit was like $680.
Wow, she wanted you
It's
there.
like $680 and something, and I was like, man.
She wanted you
I sent it to her. I was like, whoo, she gonna laugh at this shit.
She wanted you there.
Sent that shit, man.
Yeah.
Cash app. 5 minutes later, I was like, damn.
But me now, how you said you miss funerals in Texas, I don't do funerals anymore. So yeah, I feel like I'm funeraled out, and I done had some people say some ignorant ass stuff about me not showing up for certain people's funerals in my family. And
that's great. And they in Miami, right?
Yeah, I want to address that for somebody to say, oh, he ought to be ashamed of himself for not showing up at such and such funeral. First of all, if you haven't spoken to me in years, you don't even know if I'm alive. You don't know if I'm strung out on drugs. You don't know if I'm in the hospital. You don't know what's going on in my life.
If I can't make it.
If you can't make it, yeah.
What if I gotta work?
It doesn't show a lack of respect, or it doesn't show that you don't care about that person that passed away. You still carry that person in your heart. Yeah. So for people to just blatantly make ignorant ass statements like that, they need to look in the mirror.
Got them out. Give them a chance.
And yeah, it's crazy.
No, they are.
Oh.
Funerals are for the living, and they're not for the deceased. A person that passed away, they're not gonna be mad if you don't show up at their funeral or not. You know what I'm saying? It's for the living to gain some type of closure. You know what I'm saying?
That's why it's best to cherish and do the right thing with the people that's while they're here.
When they alive.
While that's what you're supposed to do.
And I'm gonna tell you something my dad said before his sister passed. He spent, now he's telling me this, he talked to his sister probably a week before she died. She was real sick, heart problems, had a couple of heart attacks. She was already sick with stuff. He talked to her almost every day before she died. And she ended up telling him she was tired. She was like, I can't live like this no more. I'm always in pain. I'm too tired. And she was like, I'm ready. Funeral come. He there, everybody there. Oh, they crocodile tears. They about to float away in their tears. And my dad just sitting there. You know, they was talking shit.
Yeah.
My mom found out they was talking shit because they was like, why he ain't crying?
He ain't gotta cry.
They talking shit about this grown ass man because he's not crying at his sister's funeral.
Which he talked to every day.
I'm telling you, he told me, son, I talked to her every day. She was ready to go. What was I gonna cry for? Yeah. We cried on the phone. We cried together every day. Those people cried because they didn't have no relationship with her.
A lot of, so that
and
might
they
be
missed
guilt.
out.
That might be guilty.
Guilt, that's what it is.
And that's what my dad, this was the asshole. I hate to keep saying that, but this is how I knew him like my whole life. So I'm like, damn, dude, you kind of growing up at 60-something. But he was like, when you spend time with people when they alive, you still gonna miss them, but it's guilt that have you at the funeral crying and showing out and acting a fool because you didn't have no relationship with him.
But
and my dad was like, he had to tell a couple of people that. He was like, I talked to her every day before she died. She was ready to go.
Yeah.
If you would have known that, you would have been at the funeral peaceful. Not, with a smile on your face, but you would have been like, she's finally gone.
And
she
you know,
was ready
you
to
said
go.
that about the crime. I think our race made funerals into their entertainment venues. You know what I'm saying?
But I had to say that because it was like, my dad had to cry.
They wanted him
like he had to cry because everybody else was crying.
Then when they do later, if he was crying, they still go, whatever your dad name, he took it hard. Y'all see, it's like either way it go, they gonna.
And it was his sister, so of course he should have took it hard.
Some people take it hard because you lost that person. But if you got some closure like your dad had,
every day.
It was no need for him to go no further because he already he did everything he was supposed to do.
Yeah.
So
everybody gained closure.
He knew the reason. Yeah, he knew the reason why
that's what my dad said. They cried and was all upset because they didn't have no closure. They wasn't close to her before she died.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like, but it's weird. I had to say that because you was like how the people was talking about you for not showing up. It's like,
you know that statement's made, but
yeah, and it's like, dude, I might have to work. But I was telling him how one of my cousins had passed, but her sister said I had to be there because I was one of her favorite cousins, and I was like, I'm not working right now. I can't get up there. And she told me to go find out how much a rental car was, and I went and found out a rental car for 8 days. It was like $680, and I was like, shit. I took a picture of it, sent it back to her. I was like, shit, $680. She had it in my Cash App 5 minutes later.
Wow.
5 minutes. My Cash App said $700. Damn.
She wanted you there.
Love, man. It was like.
Yeah, that's love other than somebody just sitting down running their mouth.
You know
what I'm saying? Cause bitches.
I couldn't say I couldn't afford it. Like, and I was like, because everybody's in Texas. I was telling Steve, like, my whole family's in Texas. So everybody that's been passing, I couldn't make it to no funerals.
Was missing funerals.
My mom's, I couldn't make it to my mom's funeral. Her mom died. My dad's mom and dad died. I had to work every time, but it's still in Texas. So it's like, what I'm going to do, fly and then come back? I can't get off of work like that. So
I think it's a
So I missed a whole lot.
Yes.
But that cousin was like,
I think
common thing with our race to not be able to go to a lot of funerals. Because we have to survive, we have to work.
Yeah. And it's like, it's a shame.
And it don't mean
what you were saying
them any less.
Yeah.
You wasn't there.
It's a shame for somebody to be like, how dare you not come to Miami? And it's like, motherfucker, that's 10 hours. I'm supposed to just hop over to Miami and then hop back to Atlanta. Like, you don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I know it's a death, but like you just said, the death is for the people that's alive.
Yeah.
That person, whoever it is in the casket, is not going to be mad at you for not showing up.
And they know how much you
know. This one's going to mess you up. One of the people that made the statement about I ought to be ashamed, they didn't even go to the funeral.
You lying. Man, come on.
Man. And they there.
And they in Miami.
In the same city.
In Miami, and they ain't go to the funeral. And saying that. Yeah.
So they just saying shit
because they
didn't like you.
They made this a statement that, whoever passed, I'm sorry, I'm only going to my mom's funeral or my kids.
They said that?
Yeah, they said that for decades.
Wow.
That them the only funeral. So everybody else in the family that may have passed away, they didn't show up at any of the funerals because they only said their mom and their kids, whatever. So yeah, it hit me hard.
So no cousins or nobody.
I had to process that, and I'm like, wait, this don't make any sense. This is a Negro running their mouth without utilizing their brain.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You got some crazy.
And I ain't saying whether it was a male or female, but if they see the video, they know what I'm talking about. But it was when I say Negro, I'm not necessarily
some
saying
shit gonna be exposed in this damn podcast.
I'm saying brown skin, like
people gonna be like, nigga, what's he talking about me?
Cause me and that person been talking about it, you know what I'm saying? But the way things are in my family, in my relativity system, because I can't say family.
Yeah.
If you say something about somebody, it usually goes in a circle and it comes right to that person that you said it about. Yeah. That's how our system is in. Huh?
They gonna tell. Like, in your family, you saying.
Yeah. Okay. So say
if you say something about that member It's gonna get to them eventually.
Yeah. It's enough people gonna talk about it and it's gonna come right to you. And they're gonna tell you exactly who said it. So it's like
Steve said.
yeah, so it's crazy. That's the way it's been since I've grown up around relatives and it's just crazy, yeah. But funerals are not for the living. I mean, not for the dead, it's for the living.
Yeah, man.
People have to process that in your head. I done seen Anglos, Caucasians go to their funeral, they go pay their respects and they get back on with their life. We get in our funeral, it's 3-4 hours long. It's like
we gotta go eat. We got the repast.
Yeah, it's so
go over
much.
here and eat. Go
Another
over
thing
here
that American African descendant people do that's kind of like over top when we lose people is go all out with funerals. That person,
it costs
that
$10,000.
that person probably could have did just as good as you if you gave them a cremation. Because they don't know that you buried them and everybody's standing around their grave.
That's a good point, man.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you still showing out.
Yeah, because
in the
now
funeral
you spend
process. I spent $10,000.
$20,000-$30,000 on a funeral when you could have spent whatever.
She barking like crazy.
Is your dad out there?
Oh, probably. That's what it is. Yeah.
Dude, somebody was out there.
That's what it is. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. We can't. Little I don't know what word to use. Little break-ins or whatever word.
Little small hiccup.
Hiccups. That's a good word. That's a good
There's
word.
real life going on in here.
Yes. We ain't sugar-coated and it is what it is.
They done kicked your dad's door open, was in there. I'm glad we got him that bed.
Lord. What
I
is
said,
it?
Yeah, I put him in the kennel.
I said his dad might be out there.
He's like leaning over playing with them on one of the toys.
Well, is going full bladder.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shit is crazy.
So it ain't just me.
But yeah, I think that's another thing. So many people got buried into the ground when they could have easily just got cremated.
And left their family that money. Yeah.
That bill did not have to
That
exceed
is a good point,
$10,000 and $20,000, $30,000 when you could have.
So it's still.
It's not saying that you didn't care.
Yeah. But it's still like you trying to show out for the other living people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Like,
that's
look
all
how
it's
much I
for.
spend on
Yeah,
this
that's all it's
headstone,
for. And
y'all.
then all the flowers and all that could have just nicely went to a cremation. And you want to buy the flowers.
Who was that
It
for?
could have been a cremation, a picture, and everybody could have got some of the ashes in those little tiny urns. But
And you know another thing, I'm gonna say the insurance. You know how people have life insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Check this out. Okay, so I'm gonna give you just a rough estimate. Okay, so say for instance you got insurance on somebody. Let's say it's like $50,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get that insurance on them. I don't know how much everybody's going rate is, but imagine paying like I'm gonna say $100 a month. If that person lives years and years and years, there's a possibility that you paying that $100 a month.
Let's say you got that insurance. That person was 30, and they died when they was 60.
Yeah, so within them 30 years, you probably done paid that company the amount that they scheduled to pay you,
or more.
which means if you can take that $100 every month and like just put it in an account, you won't even need life insurance.
Yeah.
And then sometimes the people live longer than that. Sometimes you might have been to pay this company $60,000 or $70,000 for a $50,000 insurance policy.
Yeah.
So it's just if I think if we can pay that money to ourselves.
And not only that, some cases people have had a $25,000 life insurance policy on somebody and only got and they paid probably $75,000 to $80,000.
I think people
and they got $25,000 that person passed away.
About that.
Where the rest of that money go?
To the company.
Them insurance companies,
funeral directors.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about when they get their payout?
When they had that overage, like if
So,
it's
yeah,
like
I
Kevin
know,
just
like,
said, if it's like 50,000 over, who get the money?
The insurance company.
Dang.
Because the only thing they gonna give you
I
is,
get what you saying. Yeah,
the only thing they gonna give you is what the policy is
That's
for.
sneaky as hell.
Yeah, they're not gonna say, okay, this is your policy.
We owe
this
you.
is what this is what you pay over. They're not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
I
we owe
never
you
heard of
$50,000.
nobody getting
Just
more.
like think about it, car insurance. How many years you don't How many years
That's
you don't went
another
with buying having
And
car
never
insurance
had an
and never
accident.
had an accident? But when you do have an accident, they penalize you and tax you crazy for it.
And your rates go up.
They say these insurance companies are
And just get more, they get richer and richer. And then it's high-fiving it when there's something like that, they're high-fiving. They're not giving you any discounts or anything. Now they're talking about this, what do they call accident forgiveness.
Yeah, I heard of that. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was something to think
But
about.
yeah.
What I was, with the
The
life
insurance policies, you got to think about it. If you're going to sit that money, instead of giving it to a company, sit that money in the bank and then probably draw interest.
Yeah.
And then if something happened to somebody, you're like, oh, we don't need the insurance. We already
don't
got
need-
that.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah, but I think that's something that people need to think about. You know what I'm saying?
And then the same thing talking about insurance. Imagine somebody that.
But it's good to have it if you know, whatever your life call for. I'm sorry.
Somebody in a family that gets that insurance, and then that one person gets that insurance when there's multiple people in their family, and that one person gets it.
Mm-hmm. And they don't share it.
They don't share it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
another thing. And then that person, once time comes around to when it's their time to go, they're gonna think about it.
They're gonna be too late.
It's gonna be too late then, yeah.
But you know what? I realized
That's
funerals bring out the true worst bad stuff in people.
Uh-huh.
Cause I done been through some stuff where like when my mom passed, I seen some ugly stuff that I was like, is this really real?
That's how people
Yeah,
really are.
over money and
That's how
material
people
shit.
really are. Yeah.
And
That
I just
money,
Love right out the window, man.
yeah, cause it's
Damn,
like
I
it's
thought
a
we was
money
tight.
thing, yeah.
material stuff, money, I think those are the main two things.
Yeah.
That would show
You realize how
you
tight
a
you are.
person
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
That when somebody true green-eyed monster come out, when somebody down, they see it's some type of benefit financially. That's when you'll see who a bitch truly is.
Yeah.
And it's sad because 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years after that person is gone, that still exists what you did. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like for you to deal with me again, you gotta push that back in the furthest reaches of your mind. But
Yeah,
guess
man.
what? I still remember right here in the front.
Yeah.
You showed me who you were. You know what I'm saying?
You can't repair that.
You can't undo that. Yeah, it's just crazy. But yeah, when my mom passed, I went through some craziness with some stuff I had never thought I'd go through in a million years.
Man.
And some stuff just is irreparable. Like, and my mom been going out for over 20 years.
Damn.
And when I tell you the
Yeah, our
energy,
parents I lost my mother's. We weren't too far apart.
yeah. But
It's
that
still like
chaos, that BS that
still
took
the same,
place,
the tension and
it's
division.
still a stain that Clorox ain't gonna
Yeah,
wipe out.
yeah.
Like, it's crazy. And that person, you
Can't
know,
get rid of that,
those
man.
people, that can live with that and just,
Yeah.
and if they don't have no guilt inside of them, there's something wrong with
That
them.
guilt is killing them. I guarantee you, it's killing them.
But
Because
yeah.
I'm sure they live with it every day. No matter
Yeah.
what fake persona they putting on, they still think about it and they still, because if you talk to them about it, you know they making up stuff. You know they lying.
Yeah, they
about
gotta
it.
be lying
so they
to a million
embarrassed.
people.
Yeah, they're embarrassed and they
Yeah.
And the way I am, money don't make me, like, if it's something I'm playing tug of war with money for you, I'm gonna let the rope go. You know,
Yeah.
do you. I'm not you ain't finna see me looking crazy like that.
Yeah.
And then the lady, you gotta, act like everything is fine. No.
Then they show you they're not genuine people either.
Yeah, knock
'Cause
yourself
they
out.
got to constantly shift shape. They got to
Yeah.
constantly put on this fake personality that's not definitely not them.
Yeah.
They're being somebody they trying to act like.
So yeah, funerals, death. I ain't gonna just say funeral, but death of loved ones. They bring out some craziness. Like,
But I honestly think that society has that all messed up. How they give you so much time off when you have a child, and so little time off when you lose somebody.
That's what we was talking about a little bit too when you had stepped out. It should probably be more time for bereavement.
definitely
because it's
should be.
like,
and the crazy thing is, for the biblical Christian people, whoever, the Bible says that you're supposed to mourn at the birth of a child. You're supposed to
That's
mourn.
right.
And when somebody dies, you're supposed to celebrate.
Yeah.
So if you're mourning once the child is born, it's just everything is crazy.
That child has to grow up and have to go through all the things that you go through in life.
But it's like people.
But it's backwards.
Exactly.
Yeah. We celebrate the childbirth. Yeah.
It's
And at the funeral, the person is in the
I
casket,
think
but
this whole
everybody
thing-
around is like tore up,
Yeah, it's
treating each
just-
other like shit. And it's like, dude, we're still
Fighting over
alive.
money,
Yeah.
fighting over
But
money.
you
Yeah,
know,
like we're the ones that's
it's-
supposed to be still happy. We're
Yeah.
still alive. Like we celebrate, you know, this person. But that's what the pastor always says,
Yeah.
right?
You know,
At every funeral, the pastor always says, "This is a celebration."
I've never seen
Don't be
anybody
sad.
do what my grandmom's did. My grandmother she had everything organized for us. Only thing we had to do was show up to her funeral.
Oh,
She paid for the plot. She
She
paid.
did it.
She had
Yeah.
food. She had when we came to see her body
everything
go
was
off.
done.
She had food prepared for us there. People
Dang.
served us. She didn't even have us
So she
as
did
pallbearers.
everything.
She had her friend, people that she knew in church, to be her
Yeah.
pallbearers, so her family wouldn't have the burden of carrying her and weeping.
Yeah,
I've never seen anything like that before in my life.
yeah.
Yeah, I've never
was
seen anything.
thinking
She
ahead.
thought ahead, yeah, and she was thinking with her heart.
Cause it's like now most people they leave their family with bills and
Everything.
shit to
Yeah.
figure out.
You don't know who doing what.
And on top of
bunch
that,
of
you're gonna be a
stuff to figure out.
pallbearer. On top of that, while if you are going through it for losing that person, you're gonna carry them to the gravesite.
I done sang at a couple of funerals for people that I didn't even know because it was no set program. It wasn't really no
Oh, it was
organization.
just on the.
Yeah, it was just like we had a funeral and they was like, oh,
He sang.
he sang.
Hey, come here. What's your name?
You want to sing something real quick, and I'm sitting there like, nigga, I'm crying. I'm up here.
Yeah.
I'm at the funeral, you know,
Wow.
and I end up getting on stage singing. I don't even know
Yeah.
who this person is in the
Yeah.
casket in front of me. So it's
Wow.
crazy, man. Yeah, but yeah, like you said, stuff ain't organized like it used to be, man. It's like,
It's crazy.
It's sad. It's really
and
sad.
I done been to too many. You know, like you said, you don't even go to them. But
Yeah,
it's
like after my mom's funeral, I know I went to your mom's funeral, your brother's funeral. I'm funeraled out.
yeah,
Like,
I
but
know for me still going to Augusta, man, I done been to like 3 or 4 alone just in Augusta, and it's like, man, I think I'm tired too, but I'm like, man, can you be
I
tired?
hate to lose anybody else,
Going
but
to a
I
funeral,
really
but-
don't want.
I be
I don't
feeling
want to go
like,
to no hospital.
I don't wanna
and I
go-
don't want to go to no funeral.
yeah, I mean, and I feel bad for feeling like that sometimes because I'm like, I don't want to go, man.
Because
It's
you
like,
know, some
I'm
people.
tired of being around.
Now, one of my good cousins, before she passed away, I talked to her. She's something happened to her. She said, "Don't you miss no work." She said, "Keep living your life." She said, "Cremate her and y'all keep living your life."
Oh man,
That's what she said.
don't miss work. Huh?
Yeah, she said, "Y'all still do what y'all doing," and you know, she was real. That was one of my favorite cousins.
But I bet whoever in charge of it ain't gonna do that. Whoever in charge of it probably gonna
Probably
be. Now,
still
Steve,
do the
you better make
regular
sure you
way.
here.
Mhm.
I don't care if you gotta work.
Yeah, because you got some people they don't want a funeral. They just say, cremate
Yeah.
them and keep living life. Like, yeah,
But it's crazy though, because it ain't really up to them. So
yeah.
that's the
Yeah,
weird
I
part.
get
It's like,
something-
it's
I
like,
get
how you gonna
something
tell me
down
what to
with-
do?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, when I die, make sure that you
Yeah.
what?
They be
Some
like,
people
what
have
she
dying wishes. Yeah,
said.
some people have dying wishes.
They
And
last with
they
you.
Yeah.
want
dying
people
wish,
to.
yeah.
Yeah, they want people to.
Abide
To go by, yeah.
Yeah. And
Some of
hopefully
them
it gets
are
carried out.
helpful, so you won't have to worry about running around trying to figure out what to do. Because some nobody will ever be ready for it.
I know.
So that's why some people
Yeah.
that take initiative to say, okay, when I'm gone, I got this
Everything's
written
set
down.
up,
So
yeah.
like how my grandma's did. That was that was amazing.
Yeah. And I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
I ain't never. Yeah.
Somebody
That
has
takes the
something
pressure
organized.
off for the living people, so you won't have to.
Mhm.
You're already crying and going crazy.
Yeah.
Now you don't have to
She
plan.
just wanted
it.
y'all to
Yeah.
celebrate her life
Yeah. And
when she
remember
was
her.
alive, and
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. 'Cause you'll never be ready for it.
Like some incense. They gonna see my blue pants.
They're in the kennel now.
wearing anything.
Okay.
Oh, you
Sitting
really?
there.
That's it. Unless you'll put that in the bloopers, you can take it out.
Yeah, I'm sorry, D.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be on one show with a suit on.
They gonna say he's sitting.
They gonna be like, this dude wearing shorts.
Probably ain't got no shoes on.
Let me duck so they can't see my shorts.
Next time you gotta have on a
I'm doing
tux.
the Chuck Berry. You said tuck?
You got damn tuxedo. Oh, but man,
Oh, that's
but we still had to talk about the
vegan,
oh yeah, the
vegetarian thing.
vegan food. Yeah,
I think what is that? I think that's the last one.
yeah. Well, I know one thing. I like them I like them vegan Oreos.
Now that man,
I can eat that stuff, man.
It is.
I just don't buy it. I can eat it. I just don't buy it. You know, I
The
told y'all
Boca
about my friend
burgers.
Melissa.
Yeah, the Boca burgers,
Like an Impossible Burger.
the Impossible burger
Kinda.
is different. The
I gotta
Impossible
try that
burger,
too.
You see the Impossible burger, it looks just like hamburger meat. The
You
Boca
had it?
burgers, yeah, the Boca burgers,
still gotta try
they
that.
look like they're brown little hockey pucks,
Okay, yeah.
but there's a different texture. That you
I
probably
see
had.
them in the store.
You probably remember those though in school because a lot of schools that people don't even know. A lot of schools was already serving soy burgers.
No.
Yeah, a lot of schools. When I was a teenager,
Oh,
a lot of schools was already serving soy burgers. They was already cutting back on beef and all that
Dang.
stuff back then, and they didn't know about it. There was Boca burgers back in the days. A lot of people don't even know that.
I wonder if I had that already. Didn't know.
Yeah, I think you're in high school.
But I was kind of greedy back then, so I wouldn't be surprised. Because I'm one of the people that can try any kind of food once or twice. That's how I knew a lot of the vegan food tasted the same.
I know when
I was at my friend Melissa's house, and like I said, she had nachos, lasagna, spaghetti. That shit tasted just like it. And when she told me it wasn't no meat nowhere, no cheese nowhere, no bread nowhere, and I'm eating spaghetti and nachos, and I was like, well, what's this made out of? Imitation, whatever. Well, how you made the meat? Imitation, whatever. I was like, man, this shit is crazy.
Wow.
And the brother was full.
Yeah, a lot
I'm
of
talking
meat
about that 8 hours
substitutes.
full, Jack.
A lot of meat substitutes are made from like mushrooms.
Yeah, it was like vegetable, and I think it was pizza. She had a cauliflower
I
pizza.
want to say cauliflower,
The
rice.
pepperonis was something
Yeah.
fake. The sauce was something fake. The pizza itself was cauliflower. Like nothing
Yeah.
was a pizza, and it tasted like a damn pepperoni pizza. I'll never forget that day.
There's a
man.
place here called
My ass was full.
Loving Hut. That's a big
got
restaurant.
good
And,
beef.
oh man,
I know what y'all talking about. Y'all on the vegetarian.
They got
that's the
everything.
next.
Yeah.
That's what's left,
Y'all on
right?
the next topic. Yeah, I want to see my shorts. I'm Chuck Berry in it.
The duck walk. What the color was a duck walk?
Duck walk. Yeah.
And I used to work with this girl that
Let me see how I'm gonna do this.
she's a vegetarian, and she used to bring it to work and have me try it, and that's when I had my first vegan chili dog.
Okay.
Woo, man, I couldn't believe it, man. I thought she was lying.
Vegan chili dog.
I thought she was lying, and then I had bacon on it,
Vegan bacon.
Oh, yeah.
fake bacon. I was like, man, I
They
said,
came
this
out
shit,
with-
I
they
said,
came
this
out
shit
with
cannot
that
be
now.
fake,
Yeah, they
man.
came out with that in the '80s. That you might pull that away.
I
From
was
me.
like, something on here is
They
meat,
came out with that.
and I argued with her too. I was
What's
like,
it called? Sizzling.
Oh, that was fake.
I remember hearing
Yeah.
that.
I didn't know
I
that.
think
I
it's
heard the
sizzling.
sizzling. I didn't know it was fake.
I didn't either.
It's not bacon.
I
It's
think
not
I
real
used to eat
bacon.
that
Yeah.
when I was a kid.
This.
And I just got back in it. You
Man.
did
Right.
don't open that for
That was
me.
a
Oh,
yelp.
They're probably- yeah, that's
She
really
is
crazy.
really that. They're getting.
I recognize some of the
Where's
lines.
those controls at?
The stuff that's on top of the counter, you gotta looking at that. So that final discussion for today was the discussion on health, appetites, veganism, vegetarianism, fruitarianism, pescatarianism, and meat eaters. I say to each his own. Whatever rocks your boat, ride it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm a vegetarian, aimed towards being a vegan. And the difference from being a vegetarian and a vegan is that vegans don't partake in no animal product, and it goes all the way, not only dietary, but vegans don't wear leather, because you know leather is made by animals. Their seats in their car can't be animal. Anything dealing with the destruction of animals, that's what a vegan is. Because some people think it's just what you eat.
Yeah.
It's your whole wardrobe, like furs. You can't wear none of that if you're a vegan. It's more like and that's what I'm aimed towards. So I try now not to eat anything with eggs in it, anything with dairy products. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Like I told you
I was
today.
gonna say it's a task.
Yeah, but I feel
'Cause
good.
I try.
Yeah.
But that's what I was telling Kev before he stepped out. I eat a lot of that stuff. I just don't buy it. So it's like my problem is I gotta be able to go out. Now I just gotta be able to go out and shop for the stuff because I like a lot of the vegan food. You know.
Oh, I get
it's
what
crazy.
you're saying. You eat a lot, but you
yeah,
don't
like I partake.
I got you.
I partake in meat every now and then, but it's like I like a lot of the vegan food too. Though I just don't go out and like shop for it. And then we got to hit on if you vegan in a house
full of meat,
full of non-vegans. That's another task because it's like, man, you're trying so hard to bring this, you know, imitation meat and this almond milk. I don't even know if that's not even vegan either, but just imitation everything. You trying to bring it in there and like swap it out. Yeah. And then everybody's stepping to you like,
looking at you.
What is this?
We want cow milk.
Where's the bacon at? Where's the bologna at? Like, and you looking like, oh, this is an alternative. And then they like, nah, man,
but
you eat that crap. Like, where's the bologna at? So
it's the thing about it. So imagine, say you was the cook of the whole household, right? If you was to make them bologna sandwiches and all of that, and you was using vegan bologna, they didn't see you with the packages.
Yeah,
they'll eat it and
they
not even know the difference. Yeah.
And that would be the difference.
So it's a mind thing, really. Yeah. It's a mind
and I would have to, exactly, like you said, I would have to cook everything and slip it in there.
Yeah, they want to know.
Just like the co-worker that brought me that chili dog, I swear to God, y'all.
Yeah.
I just knew it was meat in there somewhere and that she was trying to trick me. Because I had a chili dog, I had cheese, I had onions, I had bacon.
Yeah.
And you telling me none of this shit was meat?
Yeah.
The bread wasn't even bread? You telling me this ain't bread?
No,
it was like cauliflower shaped like a hot dog bun?
You'll be surprised.
And all the stuff inside was imitation, everything. Man, and I ate this thing and I ate half of it and I was like, shit.
You still get full,
I was like, that was all right. Now I still had a drink.
Mm-hmm.
I still had some tea or some Kool-Aid or some shit, so I still had devil's sugar.
I don't know what that is. Kev! What the hell?
Say something, fool.
Kev!
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what.
He sound like, don't stop recording, fool.
I don't want to leave you in here by yourself and go see.
Look.
It's going to be you in the audience. Let me go check on this dude.
I would have been like,
y'all,
D. What we
y'all.
talking about, vegetarian food?
Now they finna see my shorts for real. Look. We just hood.
Y'all see this fool? He wearing shorts, y'all. I'm over here looking like one of the 5 tops. One of the 4 tops.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, y'all. I try to eat that vegan food, though, y'all.
I'm back, y'all.
What you already said, Steve, to each his own.
To each his own.
And that's what I was just going to add to that, man. Just at least try it, you know. Even if you are a meat eater, you know, we're not trying to down nobody to eat meat. But try the other side, because, you know.
But what I would
as
say.
a person that does eat meat sometimes, I think that vegetarian route is probably the best route and the safest route to go. But like you said, you got to be able to sneak it into the people's stomachs that refuse it for whatever reason, you know?
I didn't know what noise was.
Okay, we heard that thump.
Topics and bring up.
We heard that thump that brought you in the show.
Tall people put up stuff when short people have to go behind them to find stuff.
Man.
I got to stand on my tippy toes.
No, because all you had to do was get a stool, get the little ladder chair, and stand on that and then get it.
If you had a degree, you would have knew that.
No, it's a ladder.
You had a PhD.
We got a stepping stool that you could have got.
Like I was just
you
like I know where it was.
Stool. You could have asked me what a stepping stool was, and it would have been that simple. So with that,
I was told that the stuff was on top of the kennel, so I went. I left out of here and I looked on top of the kennel. The first thing I found only had one in it.
Okay.
The box all the way behind in the back had all the other ones in it.
Okay.
At the top.
Okay.
Must have been a tall person.
But still, I stacked it up there, yes. But still, we have a stepping stool.
Well,
and that would have made
if I found one, don't you think you would think that the other one's in the same button? Well, that's how I would think.
Okay,
if I found one, the other one should be in the same bag.
Okay, but it was.
So I had took all that stuff down And the last box is all the way in the back.
That was the thump we heard.
Yeah, the box all the way in the back had everything in it.
Yeah, because all you had to do was ask for help or where's the stepping stool, and that would have been simple. Because if you wouldn't have went in there and I would have went in there.
Because you would have went straight to it, you know you the one that put it up.
True. That's not true. I would have had to find it as well. Because I ain't seen those things in months. I ain't seen no things in like 5 months or so.
We still brought you in on the show. You
Yeah.
didn't know it.
So if I would have went there, I would have did the same thing you did. I would have had to look
It's
through
gonna be a
boxes.
blooper reel.
Yeah. So yeah,
We
it's all
gonna look
good.
scared. We're gonna have a lot of scared outtakes on this damn show.
But yeah, if you would ask
So
for
we
the
were
stepping
like-
stool, it would have made it more easier for you.
People looking around.
It was
And
a.
he called you like
Yeah,
18
the
times.
thing had-
Kev.
I was
Yeah.
still looking through the stuff. The thing had nothing in it, so it sounded louder than it was. It's just
Oh,
the wheels
Well, I
on.
still was concerned.
It was
That's
the
why
wheels
I
on
was
the
calling
thing.
you and you ain't saying that. So that's why I came in there. But yeah,
Look,
stepping stool,
I perked up too.
even with stacking towels or whatever linen and stuff, if you can't reach the stepping stool, it's there. Just got to use it. And the subject that we're on is the dietary, vegan, vegetarianism, pescatarian, meat eaters.
A lot of people don't even know that. Like I was telling you earlier, a lot of people don't even know they probably was eating soy burgers in school
Oh yeah. That's what we
because
were talking about.
they had soy burgers when I was in elementary school.
Yeah.
They had soy burgers and
So we probably could have been eating that already and
yeah,
didn't know.
I think
Because I
that.
was telling Kev when you
But
stepped
they call
out,
them Boca burgers
I ate
now.
almost everything when I
But
was younger.
I
so.
think in
You got them free.
I think her Ken. I must have been close to Ken all the way.
I heard feet.
This gonna be a crazy.
They got
show
some
right
puppies in here, y'all. They got some puppies in here that's got AI in them or something. These ain't no real dogs. They got in here. These dogs opening up doors and shit.
No,
Hey,
he's moving too fast for himself. And he got
Something happens to us,
frustrated.
y'all.
It has
It's
these
the dogs.
two prongs.
You
If
ain't
you
got-
don't push,
Oh,
make sure they both is
she
in
can
there.
move it.
She push the
Yeah.
door hard enough, it'll go.
They gotta
It'll
take
push
the
the
time.
bottom one out.
and
They
the top-
smart.
The top one that they
I
got
was
to
gonna
put
say
down.
dogs smart just like cats,
Yeah.
man.
And she was quiet because she didn't want that
You
control
got
to
the
go
nails
off.
Yeah, you can't hide them fingernails.
Yeah. She like,
Yeah.
goddamn,
She do that too.
nails down.
Look, if they could retract them like cats, y'all would be in trouble.
I know. And the
Cause they'll
thing
just
is,
retract and be hopping around this mug on sponges.
And you can't hear. Yeah, cause that's what them little pads is.
Yeah,
on there.
cats be pulling them
college
nails in
teach
quick.
them, the college teach them not to bark so much. They call bark control,
Yeah.
but they're dead.
They
They
don't
remember.
know that.
They know what they do.
They like, oh girl, I ain't had this on in a while.
I know, 'cause
I
you
guess
had
we
them
better
things
be
on.
quiet.
Every time I came over here.
You know,
Yeah. So they.
It has
They just look at me and
Yeah.
Steven had that little collar on. They just kind of look. I'd be like, hey y'all. They,
I want to bark it.
I'd be
so
seeing them
goddamn
shaking.
bad.
I'd be like, y'all better not say nothing.
Yeah, it's a static.
Steve be like, they ain't gonna bark.
Yeah. I was telling this one lady that
I'd be like,
when we was in
man.
that other place. Like, oh, who would do that to the dog? I'm like, okay, it's a thing that they make. It ain't like 12,000
It's
volts
shocking.
going through.
Like a
It's
stun
a
gun.
static
Okay.
pop, like you know what I'm saying? Like,
Cause
yeah.
that's what you told me too. When y'all was
It's
at the
just teaching
hotel.
them to
I was
stop
like, it never
barking
hurt
so
to
much.
do it.
Yeah. It's just I felt it before.
It's like a
for,
little
for
buzz.
human, yeah. It's
It's a static
just yeah.
electricity.
It just
Oh.
teaches
You know,
them-
like when you take your clothes out of the dryer, you can get popped.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
like that.
It's
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
It ain't
So
like
it's not
no-
even like an electroshock.
Ain't like
thing.
the electric
Yeah.
chair.
It's uncomfortable.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
It's uncomfortable to teach them not to bark. You know,
Yeah.
they
But
know
static
they,
around the neck, they probably
Yeah.
feel weird anyway. So they probably like, oh okay, let me be quiet.
I need to shut the hell up, y'all.
Let's sit my ass down and be quiet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think a lot of people didn't know that, but they had soy burgers all the way in school for ages.
Yeah.
And the chickpea that's Lola pushing on her kennel game.
She's
just
like,
popped
let
in
me
place.
check it and see.
It just popped. Sound like it just
She
popped.
said,
in
don't
place.
sound like he closed it right.
I was just playing with y'all.
But if it hit her nails, she done got it open again.
They'll be in the podcast one day. She knows it's not charged. No, she knows it's not
She's challenging
charged.
it. She knows it's not hers. It's not charged.
Oh,
She is showing out.
smart.
See, now I told you they need to charge her.
You want
That's
to
that
charge
little
her?
thing.
You know, it works
So she
off
know
of
when
the.
it's not charged.
Oh, they got.
Phone
Did you
charge.
see that when you was looking through that?
I didn't even look. I was looking for them.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all. This is a different show. Our guard dogs, our security dogs, acting up. They want to be on the show, so we're gonna have a show with them on here one day.
Get a little bit of everything today.
But what I gotta say about the dietary thing, going from a meat eater to a vegetarian, and I tell a lot of people that when they ask me like, when we stopped eating meat, we got kind of ill because your body is reacting to that like it's like withdrawals, like as if you was on a drug or something.
Yeah.
We went through like these meat withdrawals, and we continued to push eating vegetables, fruit, grains, and stuff, and then somewhere down the line it just went away.
Stop being
And
sick.
you felt lighter and colds. We don't get like when I used to eat meat, we used to get more prone to like sickness, like colds and stuff.
Yeah.
Not saying that we don't get colds anymore now, but the body is performing on a more optimal level. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was a change. It's usually that beginning part where you transitioning from one thing to another that be uncomfortable. But once we got in the mindset of when you eat vegetarian, you can be more creative with your cooking. And like I said in one of our other shows, a lot of people say it's expensive, but not necessarily, because you can go to the farmer's market with a $50 bill and you'll be amazed with the things that you can get and the ideas that you can create, with them. Because I think the average meal is you got the meat and then they make everything around the meat in an American meal. But I've seen like other nationalities, like Asian meat is like a side item. You know what I'm saying?
Vegetables.
And it's more vegetables and
you know
grains.
what? When you go to they still serve a lot of vegetables, but when you go to the hibachi restaurants, the meat is like the side item.
Yeah.
And you get an ass of vegetables. It's all kind of carrots.
Yeah.
And all kind of stuff all around. You get a little bit of rice.
Yeah.
Maybe a medium-sized rice, but then the meat is like in the middle.
Yeah. And if you look
that's
at
how they stay so small.
I was about to say that. And then you get a lot of Asians, they
too.
be 90, 100, 110. They still be active. You know?
Rarely see an obese Asian person.
Yeah. But with our race, which...
Well, it's the exact opposite with us.
Yeah.
It's got to be seasoned. It's got to have sugar. And I think it's the carbs that's killing us, though. It's like we got to have that. All the stuff that we're not supposed to have. All the stuff that the doctor tell me to stay away from. That's what we make most of, carbs and the sugar, like I said, processed stuff.
And see, what I think with our race, I think that we eat more for taste as opposed to like educational
health.
Because I learned that from Anglos, Caucasians. They eat, a lot of them that I've known, they eat educationally. Like I learned from them like different things like
they try to eat for health.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, what is that? What is this?
Yeah, that makes sense though, man.
Yeah.
Plug this up over there.
And we eat like, oh, this don't taste right. It needs some more salt.
Yeah.
Need some more butter.
So I need a block.
Yeah, and that's charged by now.
What?
Oh, that's the collar.
Oh, that's a different kind of block. No, I keep this if you want to go get a cell phone block. Don't worry, I'll edit all this out. But yeah, this is the collar. These are the.
Oh yeah, I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Shit, you forgot. I seen it at the hotel. Shoot, they was locked up, boy.
They got
They was quiet. They was quiet, but their body wasn't quiet. They was like, hey,
That's crazy.
How you?
But yeah, Kev, we was talking about. I was talking about when we started, becoming vegetarians, the change of how to be uncomfortable in the beginning part, and then
First 2
keep
weeks.
pushing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
I meant to ask you how long it was too, though.
First 2 weeks.
Like
I suggest 2 weeks.
It was like
other than
so you be
jumping
like
into it.
nauseous, or it's like a pain.
No,
feeling.
it's gonna be
Go ahead.
because
No.
everybody's different.
I was gonna say for me, I'll say it was a nauseousness.
Okay.
It
so
was
you
like,
actually felt sick, like.
Yeah, I didn't vomit or nothing, but it was a different feeling, like you missing something, because your body, you've been giving meat all the time.
Like what you said, like with a drug.
Yeah, like a
But
withdrawal.
for me, it
yeah.
was like it was like a hunger feeling.
Hunger pain.
Yeah, my stomach, I get more growls. I started getting a lot more growls.
Yeah.
But then the thing, I got a burst of energy.
After the pain.
So that's what I was telling you about.
I'll get more.
Oh, you're saying after the pain went away,
energy came. Yeah, burst of energy. Because all the vegetables and all the fruit that you're eating gonna give you that energy
Yeah.
that meat wasn't doing. So it replaced it.
Yeah. And from that, we
After
just
that,
kept.
man, it was just.
Yeah.
I tell you, it was.
We
I
got
couldn't.
creative.
It's such. And then the thing about it is, I'll look forward to especially certain meals because we both took turns cooking. And when Steve made his vegan, what do you call those things?
The fritters.
Oh man.
Oh man, yeah, you gotta get
Oh
some
my
of them.
goodness!
So
that was so phenomenal. I never ate them before in my life.
I've had regular
And
fritters.
But the thing about it was, for the first 10, 15 years, I was doing all the cooking.
Yeah.
We goes and moved to go on the other side of the world. He decides to cook. And he made all these vegetables and stuff into this, he called it a fritter.
So yeah, let me say this. I'm from Miami, so people from Miami know what a conch fritter is. Just take a conch fritter, remove the conch, and just replace it with vegetables and tofu.
I had them before too.
Man,
And when I tell you,
I actually watched a dude catch them before
conch fritter.
when I was in the
Oh,
Bahamas.
conch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had these places over there where you can like watch the man dive.
Go down and come back
and
up
go
with
get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
we
can
was
see
in the
them
Bahamas
hit it
for
up
like
with
a
the ham
week.
and all that
Yeah.
nasty stuff. It's just a bunch of slimy meat.
We got it looked nasty though.
I tell
It's
you,
a
man,
snail.
We got to be over there for their 4th of July. We actually got an extra day over there because it was the 4th of July weekend and there wasn't no boats running. So we had to stay by default.
Yeah.
We had to stay in the Bahamas an extra day because we couldn't leave
wow.
because it was their holiday. We didn't know that. We just happened to be there on their holiday and it was like ain't nothing running until like the 5th or the 6th of July. So we got like an extra day. I think they let us. We got a voucher for a hotel.
Wow.
And we had to stay there. It was nice though.
So
we wasn't on the good side though. We was on the
hood.
We was on the ghetto side. I want to go back to Nassau when I go back though. I ain't been yet, so
Man, that might be something.
I was on the hood side with all the flies talking to you.
Together.
All the flies was like, "What's up,
Oh,
man?
you like?
Come hang out with us, man."
Did y'all get to taste some of them?
Yeah, we ate it. Yeah, we ate it. I don't know if I remember it was snails.
I tell you, man, my first time eating the conch was the taste. Right now, if I was mentioned, if I know I'm going to Miami, this flavor might like my scenario.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to have that taste.
I think I did like it though.
Yeah.
It's
But
good.
you know, this was.
This place called Shakers. Shout out to Miami.
I think this was before
Shakers.
That place, man. Oh, I tell you, anytime we go to Miami, I've been a vegetarian.
Yeah.
For over 20 years.
Yeah.
The last time we went was a bad situation. We had
It was a funeral. Yeah.
And I ate some, and I didn't get sick. I guess it was a lemon juice or whatever that was, because we squeezed lemon on it and
So you
hot
did
sauce
that
and
when
mustard.
do.
Well,
I ain't had none.
well, even when you was eating it, with lemon juice, hot sauce,
So you had a little
mustard.
bit of calm.
Yeah.
And it didn't make you sick. Maybe because you only had it that one time, I guess. Your body was like, I'm going to let it slide this time.
I think chicken, definitely chicken, any steak, lamb, it's the smell first, and then the taste will probably make me sick.
Okay.
But,
Now.
yeah. But like I said, that was the first time I had ate anything in how many years? 20 years?
Hey.
Because it's your sister.
Oh yeah, that was I ate a piece of turkey about this big, and
it got you.
no, it didn't make me
Oh, it
sick.
didn't do nothing. Oh, guess it wasn't enough.
I think what got that was
What made you eat that?
trying to
Somebody
appease,
dared you?
I'm trying to appease my sister.
Oh, okay, I was going to say somebody had to dare you.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to
I bet
appease
you
my
won't eat
sister.
it.
And that was I knew I shouldn't have done it, and I know she wasn't sincere with the way she was feeling. You know how people try to act like they care, and it's crazy how that works out. When you try to appease them by doing something you don't want to do.
Yeah.
But that'll never happen again in life.
Shit, that's almost the story of my life.
For real.
That's another topic.
I ate a piece. I ate
We ain't gonna talk about that today.
a piece of turkey.
Write that down.
Yeah, I ate a piece of turkey about that
We
big.
keep coming up with
And,
time.
I think because of the champagne I had, it didn't
Oh.
it made me not throw up
Kinda
or feel
blocked it,
sick.
yeah. And we talked about too how the other races they eat
More
for the health
educationally,
of eating the food versus how we eat for the taste.
taste.
And I was like, yeah, because we got to have more salt, more
There could be
sugar,
Seasoning.
more carbs.
Yeah.
And it's like, but we've been programmed to eat like that since we was yay high, which is sad because it's like we figure out once we get diabetes and shit that we shouldn't have been eating that stuff. And it's like, but with each generation, it's like, don't we already know that? It's like, how did each generation go by and we still eating the same stuff?
They show you this food pyramid.
It's bad for us.
And what some families do, oh no, high blood pressure running our family, diabetes running our family. That's because y'all still eating the same thing.
And you know it.
And in his family, he broke off from a lot, so they look at him like, oh, it skipped over Kevin. And he tried to tell him it didn't skip over him. It's his actions.
I'm a vegan now.
So yeah, it's just, it's wild. It's like a programmer, like you said, though, that people got to break.
Yeah, and it's like you got to.
But they won't change that until they sitting across from an Anglo doctor with a chart in their hand telling them you're gonna die if you don't change your if you don't change what you're eating. Yeah. Your blood pressure's going through the roof.
Yeah.
You're 120 pounds overweight.
Sometimes y'all be more than that.
It's
like,
hard to tell somebody, man, that's overweight, that's
especially
stuck in their ways. You know that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
when they stuck in their ways, these queens and boss bitches who just
you
like
know,
fried chicken and damn macaroni and cornbread.
Yeah, what I learned with like women when they get obese, they still try to cute it up, like, you know, oh yeah, I'm this, I'm that, and they still.
But people still say they cute. That's why they say that though.
And they say
because people say, "Girl, you still look
you
good. Don't worry about that shit.
Girl,
don't worry about them haters."
She's about 280 pounds and 5'6".
No, I'm not a hater. I'm trying to help you.
And I gave Monique her praise because you know when Monique first came out, she was big. She was like, "That's right, bitch. You love your fat ass bitch. You don't give a fuck." Okay, so her followers, when she changed from that mindset, they should have changed with her because she had an enlightenment
with it.
She had an enlightenment, like, you
I remember that whole journey. They was mad at her.
Yeah, they should have followed
put the work in.
But that's because she used to always say she hate them skinny bitches.
Yeah.
She made it so negative that by the time she lost weight, they was like, well, damn, you skinny bitch.
The thing about it, the good thing about it is she showed them how to do. She didn't go. She's an actress. She didn't go get the liposuction.
Yeah.
She went and did it the hard way. She showed them.
Shout out to Monique.
Yeah. Good shout out to Monique.
I think her true
she showed
followers.
Them, she danced. She exercised.
Yeah, but she
showed them by drinking water and when you first thing you do when you get up, drink a glass of water.
Yeah.
You know, she was showing everything. She was showing her process. She didn't just show them a skinny person.
Like some of the celebrities do. Just damn, you see them in their skinny.
I did this big lie. I did this diet and this really works.
Oh yeah.
You know, it worked
and
for
I've
you.
seen a couple of those.
Yep.
And it turned out they had that lipo and stuff.
And they couldn't find out they had lipo.
And that's what happened.
Because was Lizzo.
And then the mushroom show them walking.
Yeah, I seen something new with her. That Lizzo girl.
Did she lose it naturally?
I don't know. I don't know much about her. Yeah, but I seen a picture or something. But what I can say from Monique on, I know she got an Instagram page and she sweat and she be dancing because she got this guy that I guess her instructor. And she show you, bitch, every day I'm active, I'm doing
And you can tell.
I think her true followers, they should have.
All the things she's doing work because you can't. Some of the things she's doing, like the exercises, you can't do that if you had constantly,
Oh yeah. If you haven't been doing it,
she doing her thing.
You have to do it.
She conditioned now.
And then some videos she'll teach you certain meals with mushroom because mushroom is a good meat substitution. So I done seen some of her videos where she teach you how to make things with mushroom, And her true followers, like I said, when she transitioned, they should have transitioned with her.
I like mushrooms.
That means she had an enlightenment. Oh, your pizza? Me too.
I like mushrooms.
Yeah, but yeah.
You can make a mushroom burger.
Yeah. And they took we gonna come up with them. Yeah, we gonna make some cooking videos too. But they got this one mushroom where you can take the popsicle stick, and the mushroom is like really long, and you cut it and you wrap it around a popsicle stick, and you can batter it and fry it like chicken, and it looks like a drumstick, and you can bite into it. Yeah. Yeah, we gonna have all of that stuff. We got a lot coming up with a lot.
Yeah, oyster mushrooms, man. I take oyster mushrooms. because the texture's kind of hard.
Yeah.
You gotta stick it with a fork a lot to tenderize it.
Yeah.
Batter it, and
It's like
fried. It looks just like fried
It look
chicken.
like fried conch or chicken.
conch.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
just
I
so
know, I'm
much.
gonna try
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
So the whole meat
When he
thing.
first saw it, his dad. He first saw it. He like, this is what I'm talking about. He thought he was eating chicken.
He didn't know.
Oh, for real?
Then when we
Oh,
told
while
him
he was eating it?
then when we told him it was
Oh.
mushroom, he don't really
Yeah,
want it.
like-
That's why I told you it's a
Oh.
mind thing.
It's a mind thing. But when we never said nothing about it,
And see,
I
I
just
was-
didn't want to have him thinking that it was chicken.
Yeah.
And then he tasted it and like, okay, this is
See, I was the
something wrong
opposite,
with this.
man. Once I found out that I was eating like imitation stuff, I was like, shit, I could be vegan.
Yeah. It's not hard. It's all.
And it was
it's
weird,
all
but-
mostly it is a mental thing.
Nobody ever presented it to me. But
Like-
like I said, this was somebody that I worked with that changed her lifestyle too because she was overweight. So she was like, I gotta do something. So she said, I'm gonna cut out the meat and the bread and all this other stuff. She went vegan and she was like, you need to try it too. And because I'm like open to different kind of foods, I was like, let me see what you eat. And she was
that's
bring
the
it to
thing,
work.
Yeah. You gotta be open
I have
minded to
people-
And I was
different
eating it,
things.
man, but
Yeah.
I had
And it-
people
but it was good,
say
though.
even if they tell the truth or not, it's on them. Said they went for a whole 30 days eating vegan, and then she turn around and go back eating meat and stuff. That's the
We
most.
know somebody that did. You remember that?
Yeah, that's after they
What?
did.
Yeah.
That is the most confusing thing in the world to me.
Oh,
Why
If
would
you can go
why go
30
back?
days, you
Yeah.
already done cleanse yourself from meat.
yeah, you should be trained now.
You might as well keep on riding it on out. Why would you turn around, put yourself through that, and then turn around and eat a steak and a hamburger?
Yeah.
And what
Put
they
the
don't
toxins right back
realize after them 30 days, when they stop back eating meat, they gonna catch back up. You get what I'm saying?
And they gonna eat
a lot
more.
of them gonna catch
Back
up to
to
what they lost.
Yeah, and
So,
they eat more.
And the crazy thing about the meat, these animals getting pumped up with so much chemicals, steroids, and just everything.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
All these different pesticides.
Yeah, and whatever the animal could have been depressed, like it's a lot goes on with animal. That meat is more just than dietary, it's spiritual
I
as
heard
well.
that too, though.
So you taking
I
all
heard
of that
that a lot.
in.
And like I said before, we mentioned this back on a couple podcasts back, when the Indians used to eat, well, if they still do it, when they eat meat, they pray over the animal and they thank the animal for their meat.
Yeah.
That's never, you ain't gonna hear American do. A lot of them, they'll hunt animals down for just their skin, just their tusk, just their the neck and the head and the
that's
horns.
crazy because it's like sport
for
for some of them.
trophies.
Yeah.
So what's different from that than a serial killer?
Yeah.
You're killing a family
You killing it
animal.
just to put it up on the wall, man.
You're killing an animal that was a part of a family. And for a trophy, for a sport.
And is human life more important than animal life? Because if you're a God or the universe or whatever you believe in, created them from a mother and a father with a family, and then you go and just shoot them out of sport or just kill them, period.
It should be just as important.
Whatever their purpose was here on earth, you just took their purpose away. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
And then what's the purpose of you killing it? You're not killing it for to feed
For
your
food,
family.
yeah.
You're not
It's just
you're
for
not
sport.
starving.
Yeah.
And you just out here as a sport.
but even killing it for your family, still, when you could eat, I'm not knocking nobody's lifestyle, but yeah.
But you're right.
And
you
when
eat
somebody
vegetables
told
and
me-
you eat what that plant, the animal eat.
I was having a conversation
and
about that
vegetables.
before. They were like, "Oh, well, y'all vegetarians not no better because aren't plants living objects, living creatures?" I said, "Yeah, you're right." But this is what people got to understand. I'm gonna take a watermelon plant for example, right? So springtime come, you plant your watermelon seed, it's gonna sprout, and it's gonna get the vines. It's gonna create vines and bring watermelon forth. So the thing about it, those watermelons got tons of seeds in it. That's that plant's generations to come. So when you take that watermelon from the vine, you cut it, and it's hundreds of seeds in there. Those are like, if you want to think of them as babies or whatever. So the plant, once it done lived through spring, it done lived through summer, guess what? Fall and winter is coming. So eventually that plant is going to start declining. So within that season, that watermelon plant is going to produce all of its generation. It's bearing that fruit there for you to eat the flesh from the fruit and then to pass on its offspring for generations to come. So that's the difference with vegetarians and meat eaters. When you kill a cow, there's no seeds left behind from that cow for you to carry that cow's generation. You just killed that cow. Yeah. If that cow was subject to make 20 more babies during his lifetime, you just took all the opportunity away. all we gotta do next season, plant some more watermelon seeds, and that plant from its parents, that one is gonna create a lot of seeds, and you can just keep the generation going. Share some seeds with people and just spread that plant generation everywhere. That's what meat eaters don't understand. When you kill a fish, if that fish had eggs inside of it from babies it's gonna have, once you cut that fish and gut it out, that fish is no more. That generation of that fish is over. So it's a lot. But yeah, somebody went there with me and I'm like, I don't feel guilty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said I don't feel guilty. Because every plant, like a mango tree, it produces a mango. That seed that's in the middle, the gift to the human is the flesh. And like Kel said, you gotta let that mango tree, you gotta give it thanks if you're taking fruit from it. Yeah. But that seed is the next generation because that flesh is gonna eventually rot or whatever. Yeah. So it's just, and I'm not taking up a vegetarian, but it's common sense, you know.
Yep, but that's it in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah. But yeah, we did a good show, y'all. It is
yeah, man.
9:09, so whenever y'all
a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, that's
we got done.
I'm ready to eat some vegan food.
So
yeah, we gotta have some cooking video. We got a lot coming.
So I mean, there's a lot more coming to this channel. Yeah, we're gonna grow. And I hope that you stick around with us.
And y'all gonna see our goofy sides. Y'all gonna see our blooper sides. Cause we not trying to be perfect and we not trying to project the image of perfection. We just regular people.
We're trying to be the better people that we can be, and trying to help everybody else be the better person.
You said it right there, Kev. That's it.
Yeah.
So until next time, Kevin Upson,
D. Jones,
Steve Osborne. We appreciate y'all folks. Freedom
Stars
Podcast. Shouty.
The music. Maestro.
We made it through another one, y'all. I gotta start editing this because we got a lot of footage. You remember I told you we need footage in the hole? We got a lot of footage in the hole.
So we gotta do it anyway. So we won't run out. So we won't run out.
That's what you said earlier.
So I'm gonna go on my phone. I want to go to the first one and start. I got to get in my head. Yeah.
Yeah, once you finish yours, you start back on yours when you're working on mine. We got some tight shows.
I got some things on my mind.
So it's like, can't help but watch it.
There's something I gotta break free for me to finish what I started.
I've been looking at him every day.
Yeah, it's how good
And you know what's funny too? Every day, them numbers go up. Like the light number, this is at like 60 something. The other day, now it's like at 70 something. It went up again. Yesterday it was 78. I think it's going up like every day.
Your IG page, he's showing out. I said he's feeling himself. I'm gonna show you his page, but your energy is, you doing something you ain't never did since I've been looking at your timeline.
This shit my whole life.
Yeah, I can tell
I'm going for it.
You been you walking upstairs with what you doing.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to do these shows and find these shows and get y'all on so y'all can like
I went back and subscribed to the girl to the yeah, cause she got a comment on there too.
What is that?
after your birthday.
One day after your birthday.
30, 24.
Yeah. So I'm gonna email
I think she said it's a renovated basement. It's like the basement of something. She renovated into a studio. But it's gonna be like a performance section too. So she said she just wanted to be like a vibe. So it ain't gonna be like a showcase. It's like a vibe, but it's gonna be like a renovated studio.
So we gotta do that. That vibe.
It's a song. And she said, yo, the two of these. guys be by yourselves singing?
No, I got nothing by myself.
So yeah, y'all could either do two
Together.
or four.
So, if I could pick the,
I mean, that's a long time. I don't know
that's what we want. Then we got
Get it now.
Get It Now.
61 minutes. It goes another $100, and it's like,
So,
and
yeah.
everybody talked about two
And then you
things.
said
I got
you
two.
too.
I got this
the
one
one you
called
should do by yourself
Southern
is
Soul
Meet Me.
Party.
For real?
Yep. Yep.
Well, we could probably still be standing out. But see, it's in a basement, so I don't even know if you're gonna have to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, separated.
This is spoken
It's like a
word.
spoken word, but it's nice.
Oh,
Okay.
Let's stop it.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, shoot.